Alright, hello everyone. There we go. Is that set up good? Get this set up a little bit more over here. Get my hat over here. Hiding the Yoshis. How is everybody doing? Everyone doing good? Tell me how your guys' day are to start this off so I can just read what you guys have been doing all day. You guys been busy? Productive? Lazy day? Work day? What's going on? What is today? Monday? Yeah, Monday. Oh, man. It's been a minute. Your birthday is tomorrow, Pasty. Patsy? I called you Pasty. My bad. Patsy? Your birthday's tomorrow. How old are you going to be? Day's been crazy at work. How so? Tell me why it's been crazy. Working outside with all the heat. What are you doing outside for work? Wait for a little bit more people to join, because today's stream's going to be spicy, bro. It is going to be really spicy. I just sounded so dumb saying bro after that. I am so sorry. I'm not going to be your college dude here who's going to go on a rant about someone he doesn't like. I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to try to be as professional as possible, because today's going to be spicy. It's really spicy today on what's going on. Nice car poster. Oh, yeah. The Corvette thing up there. I got that for my birthday from my parents. They just think I'm into Corvettes all that, like, a lot, since I have a Corvette, which I am, but, like, it is what it is. I'm going to be 19. Okay, well, happy early birthday. I'm on lunch right now for work. Damn. Doing great. Just finished one of my shows. Awesome. What show was it? Can't wait for the title explanation. Yes, we're going to talk about that. I'm 218 pounds or larger, probably after the Mountain Dew I've been drinking, and the glob of ranch dressing on curly fries in a Minecraft creeper bowl. Damn, okay. Thank you, Thunder Up, by the way, for that message. Come on, bro. Let's do this, bro. Yeah, bro. It's almost like when I had my famous quote, he ain't about that, because he ain't about that. Why isn't he about that? Because if you're not about that, you can't be about that. Does anybody remember that when I used to say that all the time? Trevor, did you see what I sent yesterday in Toxic Tubers mini getting robbed? Yes, I actually saw it before then, but I saw you talking about it, Luca, in the Toxic Tubers, and it was a conversation between you and Doyle. You guys, one of you guys thought, hey, I don't know if it's real or not because of his reaction at the end. Yeah, miniladd, in my opinion, staged a robbery. Why? We're gonna get into that. But, yeah, I'm going to show you guys the footage. The live stream is still out publicly, and he has not said anything publicly since the robbery. I checked his Instagram, which is pretty much the only other social media he talks on. Not there. I'm not in his Discord, if he has a public Discord already or not. He is getting more Discord mods, so I imagine he's going to have a public Discord at some point. But he pretty much staged a robbery. And, yeah, I'm going to get into why I have a problem with that. Again, I might just be overreacting. But it is for some very pathetic reasons, and we're gonna get into that. Yeah, he. Okay, I need to explain this now, so I'm gonna turn off the music for a second, so you guys can just listen to me. So, miniladd did this. Okay, I have a lot of things to show today, so this isn't the only thing. We have a lot of Van Screw drama and miniladd drama and stuff like that to talk about. And we're going to talk about all that here in a second. And a new Delirious and Omewrecker update, by the way. And the update I found is going to be really spicy, and I need your guys' opinion for the Omewrecker Delirious update. But regardless, this is what miniladd did. He did a live stream yesterday, did his normal opening, looking at stuff online, stuff like that, you know, whatever. Then he wanted to play a VR game. So he got his VR headset set up, walked back to the middle of his room, started doing the VR. The door opens, and a man wearing all black with a black ski mask comes in and proceeds to steal, like, his keyboard, his equipment, his microphone stand, all stuff people would steal. Then the motherfucking robber, which is probably just miniladd's friend, steals the guitar and strums the guitar right in front of him. And miniladd goes, oh man, did I just bump into my guitar? While miniladd's standing in the middle of his room. So it's obviously fake. The robber also steals his bowling pin. The bowling pin miniladd calls his son. Now, I don't know about you guys, but doesn't this seem like a McJuggernuggets thing where he's like staging a fake robbery to create a story that he thinks people are going to actually think is real, or try to entice people and get headlines out there that streamer miniladd has been robbed. Doesn't that just seem dumb and stupid? And not only that, I'm going to touch upon this. We're going to watch it, and I'm going to explain more of why I'm upset about it. The reason why I'm upset is because there's actual Twitch streamers, very famous examples of Twitch streamers who actually do get robbed. And whether they need to leave the house and they're just leaving their Twitch stream online or whatever. There was that one famous Twitch streamer who the police knocked on his door and he had to leave his apartment with the police or whatever. And the neighbor walks into the apartment and proceeds to steal all the shit. Stuff like that happens sucks, and it's awful. And anybody who gets robbed is awful. Repeating those events online just for clicks and views seems like any other vlogger who would fake a death or fake this or fake that. Now, there is a clear distinction, and I don't think it's as serious, but it is kind of disrespectful and a big middle finger to those people who actually do get robbed in those situations, and I don't really like that. But again, that's just personal taste. I'm not actually going to knock miniladd for doing it. It's just so dumb that he thought anybody would believe this, and to me, it's a little, I don't want to say offensive, but it is not thoughtful to those people who've actually been through that, which there's been some very public situations where that shit has happened. Don't play VR at 3 a.m. kind of energy, to be honest. LADD is still on the platform. Yeah, I don't know. Michael Glynn, have you been living under a rock or something? Yes. TJV having more sense than half the guys I see on the website. Poor taste, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Dat Darn. It is really poor taste. Oh my god, he got robbed. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Yeah, people are saying I'm glad he got robbed. I don't wish that upon miniladd. If this is real, dude, whoever fucking robbed him should be prosecuted, obviously, for that. But I don't wish he got robbed. It's just, I feel like it's so dumb for him to get robbed. If he ends up turning this into a, oh, look at TJV, look at all these fans of TJV saying, oh, I'm glad he got robbed. Or look at TJV making fun of me getting robbed or whatever. One, it's the fakest shit ever, and if he does pull that shit, oh my god, we're in for a world of pain right there. But second, why the fuck would you stage this? Why would you fake it? It's not entertaining. His chat loved it. His chat was like half serious and half like joking about it. His chat was smart enough to kind of figure out it was fake, but at the same time, they reacted to it as if it's real. And the fact that there is still children watching miniladd, what happens if someone called the police? Did miniladd think of that? He literally staged a crime happening on his stream. What happens if people call the police and saying, yeah, my favorite YouTuber miniladd, his real name's Craig Thompson, he got robbed, and he lives in LA, California, or Texas, wherever the fuck he's living at, Dallas, I think, I don't know. He's living here in this city, and he got robbed. What happens if a bunch of kids or a bunch of younger teenagers or even younger adults who are very naive and will do that sort of thing? What happens if they're calling the police? That's just wasting more time to law enforcement who goes, wow, we have to really go talk to the streamer about something that he most likely staged. I will show you how fake this looks, okay? So if anyone thinks watching this live stream now, if you think I'm disingenuous for sitting here saying it's fake, wait until you see the live stream. The robber literally strums the guitar in front of miniladd to mock him. What the fuck? It is so dumb. It's like the recent Spider-Verse movie. It's been memed so much online. This would be so memed if miniladd was a lot more popular than what he was. It's just the fact that nobody watches him as much anymore. And I'm one of the few people who are talking about him. It's only us that are capable of making those memes. But someone, please make a meme after me showing it today of the guitar, of the robber strumming the guitar in front of miniladd. Miniladd going, oh, did I run into something? No, you heard a guitar strum. What are you talking? It's just so dumb. He tried to pull a McJuggernuggets. That's what I thought of. It's kind of like the Psycho series trying to pull off like, oh, this could be real, could be not. We have to see if he continues to play upon that, but if all of his shit is stolen, he's going to go out and buy new shit. I just thought of this. Is this all an attempt for him to get more donations? Because if all of his shit is stolen, guys, I need more donations to rebuy the equipment I had. Oh my god, if he does something like that, that would be so sad and pathetic. So sad and pathetic. Instead of calling him miniladd, you should probably be calling him pedolad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of law enforcement, do they just not have enough to do anything about him, or choosing not to about the situation? It did happen a while ago, and I know it's harder since it happened. It's actually going to come up on 7-8 years ago. A lot of this shit happened. It happened 2016, 2017. So about 7-8 years ago, a lot of that shit happened. Records are going to be really hard to get from Snapchat. Good luck trying to get that from Snapchat. And the stuff that is online and the stuff that he did admit to, he left the country in a very convenient time. And then when he came back, it seems like everything is fine for the most part. Also, the girls didn't really want to get law enforcement involved at that point. They realized that their time has passed. They probably should have done it in the moment. They shouldn't have participated. And the only thing the victims, the girls, could have done at the time was talk out publicly. I don't think miniladd needed to be like in trouble or be caught by law enforcement in order to get what he deserves. I think the online shaming of him will do something at least, but obviously the ideal thing is get law enforcement involved, because it is illegal to be having inappropriate pictures of minors in your possession, 100%, or sending inappropriate photos to minors like he did. So yeah, he should be put in jail, but it is what it is. The public shaming will do something at least. So I think Trevor likes miniladd a lot, so that's why he keeps making videos on him. Totally, I like a pedophile. Totally. Anyways, let's just jump into it. I was gonna continue playing music, but I don't know if the music would be distracting, or not. I have it pulled up. I skimmed through the stream, and throughout the stream, I do not see the robber at all. I don't see the robber. I don't see anything else. But it starts around 1 hour and 2 minutes. We see this.
Come here, fucking phenol! Ah, shit! Oh, no, sir!
Oh, I'll go back. See the robber creeping up here in the top right? He's opening the door, guys.
I'm small! I can't do anything, I'm small!
Looking directly at him, yelling at the robber. That would scare the robber, first off. If this was a real robber and miniladd's looking straight at the door and screaming and yelling, the robber would be like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not going to go into this room that he is in. The robber would go take stuff in the living room, in the kitchen, in any other place of the apartment, house, whatever the hell he's in. Why would the robber proceed to open the door when miniladd's screaming at the door?
Oh, no, sir! Sir, you don't understand! I'm small!
Sir, you don't understand, yelling straight at the door right now. I'm sure miniladd does not know the door is open because he has the headset on. I don't think he can see that. But the robber is a horrible actor. You see that? I think the robber is a member of miniladd's so-called PR team. It has to be a friend of his. I don't know who it is. We're going to theorize on who the robber is after the fact. We'll have a whole... I'm going to pull up a CSI or like a Law and Order crime board, and we're going to literally draw the dots to who it could be. Could it be... Does he have a brother? I think he has a brother. Could be a brother. Could be any one of his past friends who are still friends with him. I don't think it's any member of the Vanos crew, but it could be someone like Jay, if Jay's still friends with him. I don't think Jay would, and I think the skin tone doesn't even match there. But we have to, like, look at the past of miniladd's friends. Who is this? Is this someone we don't even know of? I don't know. I see someone saying Ohm. There's no way it's Ohm. Ohm hates miniladd way more than you guys think. Saying it's Ohm is just stupid, because Ohm was calling out miniladd before he was calling out anybody else on the channel. Ohm was like one of the first. So, TJV, you are being robbed. So he's continuing punches. The robber's like sneaking in, opening the door.
I'm already wearing a disguise. I know, but like, can I do another one? How do I stand? Got it.
Okay, wearing sweatpants, some sort of sweatshirt or jacket, and then the ski mask, obviously. Look at the robber, just dancing around.
Look at these, the new Chelsea boots? Damn. Saint Laurent, look at you fancy. You guys get dressed well.
Looks directly at the streaming setup and at the monitor. He knows I don't think it's pre-recorded. I think this is live because he's talking to the chat. He was talking to the chat in the beginning of the stream. I don't think it's pre-recorded. They just staged this. They just know what they were going to do. And so, yeah, anyways, the robber looks... I'm going to go back here.
Are you wearing a disguise? I know, but, like, can I do another
Let's turn down the audio because the audio doesn't matter as much till later on. But the robber looks directly at the monitor, and he would see the streaming software pulled up. So why would the robber continue to be in that room if he knows that's going to be out publicly? He doesn't want to be caught. It's all for the story. Miniladd's going to tell the story that, hey, I went back and looked at the VOD and I saw the robber, blah 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 blah. It's so dumb. If this was real, he'd 100% book it. Yes, he would, obviously.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Compromise no.
I think it's Ty getting revenge. Oh my god. Miniladd's old editor, which is now Wildcat's editor, it went all the way to where Miniladd lives, and he is stealing some stuff to get revenge. This is what you get, Miniladd, for being a pedo and making me lose my editing job. But he edits for Wildcat now, I think, still.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So, Miniladd looks directly at the robber and is like, doing the VR thing. The robber isn't spooked at all and is like, okay, he could maybe sense that I'm in the room. This is so weird. Okay, so takes a mic stand and what was it? A microphone? No, a little action figure. Why is the robber stealing an action figure? Right here. Why is he stealing an action figure?
No,
the mic stand, I can understand why. It's worth money, blah, 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 whatever. But why the action figure? Yeah, and then the robber is self-aware that he is on camera, so he puts up a shush. He's going shh when he goes to close the door. And why is the robber closing the door and reopening the door? Because the robber comes back several times. He doesn't steal the PC. He doesn't steal the monitor. But he steals everything else. And why does the robber, if this was a real robber, why wouldn't he just take out Miniladd? Hit him in the back of the head or something like that? He's knocked out, or robbers would actually kill people and then just steal all the shit in the house. It's just so fake. It's so fake. Anybody who says this is real, I just cannot believe you. Yeah, shush. Shush while he closes the door. Don't say anything, guys. Okay, at this point, people are going, hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what? There's a ninja. I am confused. That sort of thing going on. Okay, so let's skip forward, see when the robber comes back. Probably just moved it onto the couch. And then what the robber's probably doing is he's pulling out his cell phone and watching the VOD, saying, okay, was that funny? Did me and Miniladd trick people? And then he's going to proceed to go back in and steal more stuff. Yep, right here. Right here. So the door's opening. Peeks in. Still really slow, trying to be quiet. Okay, Miniladd just turns directly towards the robber, and the robber ain't spooked. He's just like, okay, gotta stand still and stare right back at him.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Okay, do we know who this is?
We'll come back.
That's probably the clearest we're gonna get, like right there. I don't think we can tell. I don't think we can tell who this is. So let's see what he takes this time.
This is going so wrong. Murderer!
Okay, so we heard the sound effect of the keyboard being taken.
Take a breather. What's this?
And the bowling pin. Why does he steal the bowling pin? He thinks that, like, the audience loves the bowling pin. He loves... Because Miniladd calls that bowling pin his son. There's a huge lore behind it. Why would they... Okay, so I'm thinking... If Miniladd really wanted to stage this and make it look real, why steal the bowling pin? Nobody cares about the bowling pin. Nobody cares. But in Miniladd's brain, his audience cares so much about the bowling pin. You can't steal the lore of Miniladd. The bowling pin is as much a part of Miniladd as miniladd is to us, so, like, you can't steal the bowling pin. They think that's going to be the sad part of it all. The bowling pin got stolen or something like that. It's so dumb. Oh, my God. Oh, no, that bowling pin ain't even worth, like, $1. It ain't worth anything. Nothing at all. How long has he had that bowling pin? Years. He's had it for years, and ever since he's gotten it, I think he got it from a fan, I don't know, but, like, a fan mail thing. But, like, he's always called it his son.
That sushi roll for me? Fuck. What is that? Replace empty
Wait, did the robber do a little, like, head dance there? Look at his head really closely, right here, top right. Look at his head really closely.
Fuck. What is that?
Did he do, like, a little, like, that? Did he do that? I can't tell.
Replace empty
I don't know.
Okay.
Mocking him.
Oh, this is gone south.
What did he do there?
Okay. Oh, this has gone south. This has gone south real quick.
What the hell? It gets a lot more stage than this, guys. It gets a lot more stage than this. So let's keep watching. Alright, skip to the next part where the robber comes back in. So I don't think the robber comes in for a while. And at this point in the chat, Craig, bring Mini's son back. No, Craig's son, not Mini's son. Someone call Mini on Discord. So some people actually believe this is real. Man can't even hear donation. Dude is a literal sitting duck. Poor Mini's son, he will be missed. It's one of the victim's parents. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, anyways, moving on. This is the next time the robber comes in, right here. Top right, doors opening. See what happens now. At this point, the robber could just take one of the controllers out of Mini's hands, and miniladd probably wouldn't even notice. He'd be like, oh, the controller falls into the void. Gonna play with one controller. Like, Mini wouldn't even notice at this point. He can't see Twitch chat on his headset. Lots of streamers on VR have that. No, he does not have that. And he's streaming on YouTube, not Twitch. So I don't know if he even has that feature to do that.
I'm dead. Close the door. Oh, I'm dead. Give me a gun. No.
Miniladd. Robber's just standing in the corner. Alright, this looks a little awkward, a little sus here. You see what I mean? The robber's just thinking, can I get away with this? You know, he's already kind of bent over in that position already. I mean, the robber's thinking, can I get away with this? Oh, no, probably not. Okay. And then he moves on to steal more stuff.
The massacre of the bathroom, they'll call it. The massacre of the bathroom. Okay, let me do that again.
The robber is Nogla? There's no way. Don't worry, we're gonna try to find out who the robber is.
Yes. Yes. I'm fucking tired. Those are some fierce uppercuts.
So the robber's just standing in the corner. Can only see his hand right now. Now his arm.
Provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the
Can I skip this?
global elite outside the law.
No, keep going.
The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai.
So something else just got unplugged. Prize mouse. Yep, his mouse. There's his mouse. And he's gonna steal something else. Is this the guitar one? If it is, you guys are in for a treat on this one. The guitar one's so funny. Totally funny, guys. This is all made for jokes, guys. It's so funny him getting robbed. It is kind of dumb on how he would... It is funny that he thinks people would actually get away with this, but the guitar one is good. Okay, so no, this isn't the guitar one. He has a bunch of little equipment in his hands, it looks like.
Personal suite.
Why does the robber keep closing the door? Like, if you're going to be realistic, all these make loud sounds. How does he not hear it? Yeah, and when he unplugs something, he hears the audio from his computer of it unplugging. How does he not hear the little ba-doomp sound when something unplugs? Does miniladd think his viewers are this dumb? Yeah, and just keep the door open. That's what I'm saying. Just keep the door open. You're making noise creaking that door and closing it. Oh my god.
What is my intel? Kai? Is that it? Everything? Okay.
Those are probably extras. They probably aren't even connected. No, we hear the badoomp sound. We hear the little Windows disable sound. We hear it in the stream. So if we can hear it, he should be able to hear it with his VR headset, I would imagine. Unless the VR headset is only listening to the audio of the game. But I don't know if that's how a VR headset works. Does anybody know? Does a VR headset listen to, like, the desktop? Like the Windows sound effects? Would a VR headset hear that? Oh yeah, he should have heard that. The robber's fingerprints are everywhere? Yeah, all over the door. He's not wearing gloves either. I have a VR, yes. You can. Okay, so miniladd should have heard things disconnecting, like his keyboard and his mouse. We heard the Windows sound effect of something being disabled twice. This dude never played Thief Simulator. We should have heard it.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so anyways, we're going to skip forward to the next robber encounter.
Oh, it's a Japanese toilet.
Okay, right here.
Okay.
Here is the robber coming back in. Is this the guitar one? The guitar one is so funny.
Oh, sorry, don't mind if I come in? Wait, hold on.
Why are you standing still? You've already been through this. You don't need to stand still. You can make the floor creak so loud and miniladd wouldn't notice.
Clean. Come with me. Come on. Shh. Come on. There you go.
And the game's not even that loud.
Just come on, get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door.
Okay, so what is he carrying this time?
Oh, by the way,
A table.
thanks.
There's no way he steals an actual table. I didn't even see this part.
Just a little bit. Need a hand? Sir, do you need a hand? Sir, do you need a hand?
Another spot, buddy. This is taking a
Oh, that didn't work, sorry. Imagine getting knocked out mid-shit. Oh, I gotta hand it to you, Craig. You're a fucking genius. Thank you. I know, that pun was awful too.
Steals a whole table out of the room.
Camera.
How?
Okay.
How does he not hear that table? Those tables aren't super quiet.
A cowboy hat.
Oh, and he's back right away. So is there a second robber out in the living room by the front door waiting to grab the shit and load it up in a truck? Or is the robber just setting that out in the living room and he's gonna go haul that to the truck later by himself? Is this the only robber or what? What is going on? The robber should have hacked into his channel. The robber should have stole his phone and leaked everything that's on his phone. I mean, see if the messages are still saved under there. More incriminating stuff. No, I'm just joking. I don't want anything actually harmful to happen to miniladd besides him being off the platform and possibly going to jail. But, yeah, this is just so dumb. The guitar. This isn't even the guitar I'm talking about. There's multiple guitars being stolen. That's his electric guitar gets stolen. The other guitar he actually plays. And then the robber goes to shut the door. Why?
Evening.
Oh, he needs time to go load it in the truck, and just in case miniladd takes off the headset, he wants everything to look normal. But there's so many things missing from his room, so why close the door? It ain't gonna give the illusion that no one entered his room because so much of his shit is stolen. So just leave the door open. So dumb.
What's your name?
They literally took 30 seconds to think of this idea, and another 30 seconds to prep for the idea, and then he booted up the stream. They put no work into this to make it seem real. And if their goal was to, oh, obviously we didn't want it to, like, look real, it was all for a joke. It worked, I guess, flawlessly, if it was meant for a joke, but it just makes him look more dumber than what we already think he is. It didn't add anything else to the humor of it all. It's a discount McJuggernuggets, what he used to do back in the day. I mean, I don't think McJuggernuggets is as good now as he was back then, but still. Moving on. Nothing here.
Evening, sir. Evening. Oh, evening.
Doing well.
Right here. The robber's back
I'm
now.
trying my best. I'm just
This is so 1940s crime?
making
Yes.
him out. Way to you. All right, let's do it.
Film is such an incredible place. The medical facilities are beyond anything I've ever seen in the world.
Really?
Well, with the exception of perhaps Kronstadt H.
So is this one the one he takes the guitar?
So, facial surgery?
So he's loading his
Good
pockets
evening.
with something.
Okay, I thought you.
Bandages off of it all.
Sounds good.
Okay, right here. He has the actual guitar. Or one of the guitars.
Making my way to.
Right here, look it. The robber has the guitar up like he's going to strum it. Do you guys see this? And Miniladd's looking straight at him. Why would a robber do this? Why? This looks so dumb. If this was a real robber, they would have just stolen the things in the other rooms, maybe even barricade the door so Craig could not get out. Exactly. Or they would physically harm Craig. That's what would have happened. Why would this robber wait this long to steal a table before the far more expensive guitars? This is sickening to see how fake this is. Such a lame attempt at content. It is. It is super lame. This is like what you would see on an episode of SpongeBob. They would sell this to kids, and kids would be like, "Oh no, this is real." But the thing is Miniladd does have kids watching him, so kids are gonna believe this. But anyways, I'm gonna back it up 5 seconds. Listen to this part where he strums the guitar.
I feel like SpongeBob. Making my.
Speaking of SpongeBob. Anyways, I'm gonna turn up the audio, so the audio is gonna be a little louder. Listen to this guitar strum, and then listen to Miniladd's response right here.
Way
Must be good to get out a little, stretch those legs. I do love the options available.
Jesus Christ! Did I just hit something?
Here's a guitar strum. Did I just hit something? In the middle of the room. Has not moved from the middle of the room in the last hour. 30 minutes, however long he's been doing the VR thing. Jesus, did I just hit something? When he hears a guitar strum. Dude. Dude.
I do love the options available.
Jesus Christ! Did I just hit something?
And then this is finally when he takes off the headset. When he hears the guitar strum. Oh, now I have to take it off. Now, look, hold on. If you think that, hold on, it gets even worse. Look at his reaction. He acts like this is all real. He doesn't take it off saying, "Gotcha, funny joke." It ain't that. He continues to think this is real. And now look at this. That was the signal. Exactly. That was the signal for Miniladd to take it off. They had this master plan. Okay, you're going to come in here, steal this, steal that, steal anything you can, but don't touch me and don't be loud. The robber's like, okay, his friend, who is going to play the robber, is like, okay, I can do it. And he goes, okay, I need to know right when you get done so I could take off my headset in perfect timing. He goes, I'll strum the guitar. It'll be so funny. Miniladd's like, yeah, then I'll just act like I stub my toe on something. So strum the guitar. Miniladd freaks out. And then he takes it off, and then here's the ending.
Did I just hit my guitar?
Did I just hit something? Then he thinks for a second, wait, I heard a guitar. Let me say this. Did I just hit my guitar? Bro, why didn't you say that the first time? Why'd you say oh my god.
Hold on.
Well, and the reason why I'm being so critical of this is that if it was obviously a joke, that's fine. Make it obviously a joke. The fact that there are kids watching, and he still sells this to the very last millisecond of the stream. He sells this all the way till the end. You're literally making people think you actually got robbed. And it's not funny to stage crimes for a stream. It's not funny. It's like those vloggers who staged deaths and staged stealing people's money and pets and shit like that. It's not funny for content. There was just these influencers. I don't know where they're from. They were from another country, but they literally just walk into people's homes and sit down. It's not funny to go trespass on people's property. It's not funny. Regardless if the video's fake or real, it's not funny. It's just not funny. People might find it funny. People might have dark humor for it, but you shouldn't be staging crimes and faking crimes for content. That's just a bad influence. Now, what happens if one of miniladd's fans open up a YouTube channel and goes and robs someone or has someone come rob him for content and they get in trouble? Actual trouble. Oh, miniladd's going to be like, don't do that. That's bad. Be a good influence. That was a horrible thing to do. But you just did the same thing, Mini. Or Mini would double down on it and say, hey, it was obviously fake, guys. It was obviously fake. He said in a before stream that this was a special stream and we wouldn't want to miss it. Is this his acting career? Is that what it is? Is this the beginning of his acting career? This is his acting resume, guys. I'm pretty sure that's against YouTube policy, right? Oh, to have, like, actual... like, body cam footage of actual crimes exist on YouTube and they don't take it down. But, like, I know on Twitch was a huge thing. Like, you can't have crimes, like, happen during a stream. They will take that shit down. I don't know if it's as much, you know? So, anyways, let's see miniladd's reaction when he takes it off. And let's see how he acts. How he acts when he sees all of his shit is gone. And remember, his keyboard and his mouse are gone. So how is he going to end the stream? How does he end the stream? Well, do you see this little outlet behind him on the wall? Apparently his PC and everything hooked up. Is plugged into that outlet. Tell me why miniladd would set up his PC, his desk, and everything else with the outlet behind him. Why would he run a cord behind him while he's sitting down? Does that seem logical, guys? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think there's a plug-in behind his desk. He just needed something physical to pull to make it look real as well. Because he'll end up pulling that cord to end the stream. And, like, doing that will end the stream. So we'll see. We'll see what that does.
Ah, it's bright! Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Where's my keyboard? Hey, wait. No. Where's my shit? How do I end straight? No fucking... Fuck it. God damn it.
Fuck it. God damn it. Goes to pull the cord to end the stream. And we don't actually get to see the cord unplug, but maybe that's just how quick it is. Maybe his PC actually is set up like that. Or maybe he has it timed. I don't know. I don't know exactly what. But if we go look at a previous stream, I don't think we can tell from the background if that cord is being used, like that plug-in behind him. Maybe we can. Yeah, because the prime thing is over that, so we can't tell from this. How about... Nope, that has the prime thing in the background. This doesn't. Maybe we can see from this. Does he have a plug-in back there?
Fred needs plastic surgery. He needs Jesus.
Yeah, maybe he does have a small plug-in. Maybe he did route it all the way to this pluglet, or plug-in, this outlet. What if that's the only outlet in the room of his apartment? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But it is so convenient that we can physically see him end the stream by pulling the plug. But that's his acting, guys. That's his acting. So we'll go back to when he first takes off the headset and review the acting again. Be very critical of the acting because I think he wants to show his acting abilities, guys. So criticize his acting ability because that will be the best thing for miniladd. Is he good or is he bad?
Bright.
Also, you can look at the chat, too, if you don't want to watch him act again, because I know some people just don't like looking at miniladd in general. Look at his merch was stolen. The robber stole one of miniladd's hats for some reason. But anyways, that's a nice plug for his merch, I guess.
Where's my shit?
Where's my shit?
Where's my shit?
Where's my shit?
Keyboard? Hey, wait. No. Where's my shit? How do I end straight? No fucking... Fuck it. God damn it.
Okay, so people, that's all the acting right there. Tell me what you think his acting is. While you guys are telling me what his acting was and how you liked it, people are saying Lamau and XD, LOL, so some people might actually think this is a joke. Mini, you got robbed. Uh-oh, is he getting robbed? You got robbed. You got robbed. Finally, he did that. Bro, the hat. No, his hat. Blah, 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 blah. So, is that Jiggly? Someone thought that was Big Jiggly Panda, as if Big Jiggly Panda would put himself near miniladd ever again. Still a lot of dislikes, like, on all of his videos. There are people said he can't keep getting away with it. That's an obvious reference to it. People think it's about the robber or whatever else, but it's obviously about miniladd. Miniladd's just too brain dead to delete a comment like this, so there are still comments like that, but yeah. Someone in his chat said it is Jiggly. Yeah. Yep. Let's play the sad song of the world's smallest violin. Which one is it? Just the Mr. Crab one?
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
So sad. So sad. Is there going to be a stream tomorrow? Yeah, so as far as I know, miniladd, and that's not the only thing I got to show you about miniladd, but that is the biggest piece, I guess. That's why it's the title and the thumbnail of the video. But miniladd has not uploaded since... He has not said anything on his community page. I already checked his Instagram. Nothing's on his Instagram. His Twitter is still dark. There's nothing from miniladd. So you can expect maybe tomorrow or the next day miniladd might stream. And if he streams, maybe we'll be able to see if there's something going on. Realistically, I have no idea. I don't know if miniladd will stream. I don't know. Maybe miniladd will take a week break. I don't know. His mods were in the VOD comments saying it's a bit. Let me check what his schedule is, because he did say it. So maybe he is. Maybe you can update. He said his friends were coming into town last Friday. There would be a guest on stream. So yeah, maybe this is all just one big joke, one big stage joke, and he wanted to do this. It wasn't sold right, and honestly, I have very bad taste for him saying, okay, I'm going to fake a crime for content. If you're going to do actual content, do actual fucking content. Like, I don't want him to do content on YouTube, but like, this is getting to the point where, like, his very next stream, he's going to say, so my friend's in the hospital, and it'll all just be one big joke where he's making jokes about his friend being in the hospital, and it's going to be also very bad taste. And that's how I'm going to see it. So the fact that he did this, faked a crime, faked someone getting robbed on stream, which has happened to people, very sad that that has actually fucking happened to people. Now he's doing it here. I just want to see his response. I want to see what is he going to say afterwards? Is he going to act like this is real? If he acts like it is real, fucking terrible. And if he comes out and says it's a joke, at least you're coming out telling your audience it's a joke, because some of your younger audience, the kids that watch you, will at least be able to know it's a joke at that point. So, I think it's a terrible joke. Terrible joke. I predict he is making a video about it. Imagine if he uploads an actual video saying, I got robbed with one of those serious... He has one of those serious thumbnails or whatever, and then he makes an entire video serious. Guys, I got robbed, and I lost over like $3,000 in equipment. I'll be putting a link down in the description for you guys to be able to help me if you guys would like to help me. If not, I'll continue to do content and hopefully regain what I've lost. If he says something like that, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. If you thought I made a lot of videos about miniladd before, every single fucking day I will be advertising a petition for somebody to take miniladd off the platform at that point. That would be just despicable if he fucking did that. It'd be despicable if he continues this on like it's real. So, yeah. That is my that's my gripe about it. Is it small and is it nitpicking? People can make an argument that I am nitpicking and I am overreacting to this. But again, if miniladd is going to do content, do straight fucking content. Do straight content and do adult content so you distinguish yourself from being a kid-friendly content creator, if you're going to do it. If I had to live in a world where miniladd stays on the platform, at least do that. This is not doing that at all. And the last few videos he's been doing has not been doing that. This is a kid-friendly YouTuber right here. All of his thumbnails show it. All of his content shows it. And just because you swear and cuss sometimes does not mean you're not that excludes you from being a kid-friendly content creator. What he is doing is kid-friendly content. And if that's just what he's into, people argued with me that because he had a SpongeBob thumbnail, there was some sort of SpongeBob thumbnail. I said, dude, why are you putting SpongeBob all over your shit? Kids are going to click on your shit. People argued with me, well, TJV, SpongeBob could be for adults too. Yeah, no shit. Minecraft can be for adults. Fortnite can be for adults. Sure. I'm not arguing against that. But the whole thing is that since he did have this interaction with teenagers, children, had these very naughty interactions with them, the least he could do to show the world, hey, I'm not trying to be around kids and I'm not trying to get kids on my content or near my content or anything else like that, the least he could do is make more mature type of content. Play more mature type of games. Play the fucking meth head SpongeBob game. That's fine. Okay? But if he plays the new fucking remastered Battle of Bikini Bottom game or something like that, he's just making kids content all over again. All over again. Stream Tuesday, Fridays, Saturdays, uploads Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, he'll be streaming tomorrow's Tuesday. So adult content, as in porn star type of adult content, not exactly, no. But honestly, if he got off YouTube and went to Pornhub or something like that, that would be way better than him being on YouTube. Way better. You have the same Yoshi in your room? Awesome. Downfall of miniladd part 3. This is like part 97, Downfall of miniladd. Anyways, this is more stuff that he is talking about, which, fine, I have no problem with. This is the next miniladd thing I have to show you. Let me show you this. It is a stream from 2 weeks ago. Somebody told me about this. He talks about very adult things in this stream, which is better. Which is better. So, he's back, blah, 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 whatever. What was the thumbnail of this video? Just to see if he made it look like it's meant for younger kids. No, okay, so it's just a normal thumbnail, not big deal. I don't really care. I don't think this is really targeted towards kids. I don't have a problem with this. But some of the stuff he says is kind of gross and sickening. So right here, he starts talking about some stuff. Tell me what you guys think about this. Do you guys want to hear? Do you think his... Don't tell me if you guys want to hear, because I know you guys probably don't like miniladd, and it's fine. Over 1,000 dislikes. Holy shit on this video. Anyways, tell me if you guys would want, like, if you were a fan of miniladd, would you want to hear this sort of shit from him? Because I don't know if his fans would want to actually hear this, or if they're just sucking his dick to be, like, reacting to it. Like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Ad. Great. Wait a minute. It went to Kermit the Pog's video. This isn't miniladd's channels. He doesn't have ads. So don't worry. That wasn't an ad. Don't worry. It went to Kermit the Pog's channel for some reason when I clicked that. That was super weird. Alright, anyways. Watch this. Tell me what you guys think of this.
You've dug the hole too far and even you can't escape. It's a Houdini.
Is this the right point? Let me look real quick. Nope, I'm a little far ahead. I just checked my DMs. Right here's the point. Tell me what you guys think of this.
I can't remember what it's called, and I hate. I'm gonna say it, and we're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna say it. We're gonna move on. What do you call it when? Fuck, you're saying it. It's a meme. I didn't do this. It's a meme. I didn't do this. I saw an Urban Dictionary. Okay.
Okay, we're starting with Urban Dictionary, guys. Where do you think this is gonna go?
There's a bed. You're fucking someone from behind on a bed, and there's a window right here, and you're looking out the window. So here's what it is.
Oh, this vape flavor, by the way, if you don't want to hear that disgusting sex shit he's about to talk to you, is this is a Funky Republic vape. It says TI 7000, so 7,000 puffs. It tells your juice to end battery level on the vape, so it's considered a smart disposable. And the flavor is Rainbow Clouds. Not because of Pride Month or anything like that, just because the flavor is actually somewhat decent. And I've had it before. Alright, continuing.
Gaslighting, 100%. Here's what it is. You have a friend there, and then the friend comes on, swaps out with you. She doesn't know anything, and then you go around and wave at her in the window. What do you call?
So, this is what miniladd's describing. You're hitting somebody from the back. And obviously I'm talking about like, adult content. I talk about fucking pedophiles all the goddamn time. So, like, this isn't meant for kids. It's more appropriate for me to bring this up, but I wouldn't bring this up with you. I wouldn't talk sex positions with you guys. I wouldn't bring up this type of shit, regardless if it was a meme or not. It doesn't sound like a big meme. But anyways, you're hitting a girl from behind is what he's trying to say, and then you see a friend, the friend comes in, swaps position, you go out in the window, and then you wave at the girl you were just fucking from behind, but she thinks that you're still fucking her from behind. He's trying to bring up that, and what is the name of that called? But why the fuck would he bring that up? Why? Why? I have no idea. Let's keep watching and see why. It must be some sort of punchline. It's a joke. He's trying to say something. He's trying to tell something to his audience. That's why he's bringing it up. Let's see why.
What do you call that?
Live chat replay. Let's see. Houdini.
An Alabama Hot Pocket? This is an awful... Hold on. What do you call... A bit of trolling. Kinda. Kinda. An Alabama Hot Pocket Urban Dictionary. That's not what I think it is. Holy shit! Oh my god, don't Google it! Don't Google it!
Sorry, my bad.
Save yourself! Save yourself! An Alabama Hot Pocket is not a Hot Pocket from Alabama! Save yourself! What do you got? A pro gamer move. Look. Sometimes you've dug the hole too far and even you can't escape.
You can just bite your tongue and not say it, but okay.
It's a Houdini? Is it actually? Or is that just because old meme? I don't know why I hated the word Houdini as much as I did. It was a really funny bit. I tried to say there was nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing you can do, and that's fine. God. Okay. I do.
So moving on, that's what he said. But regardless, let me look at my DMs with this person who sent it to me. He talks more sexually graphic at 9+ minutes. That's what I got told. So that's not the only thing. At 9+ minutes, what the fuck was this? Okay, he's pulling up the pictures of him in a bathtub on screen. Okay, 9+ minutes. He starts talking more sexually graphic. Let's see why is he bringing this up?
That kind of stuff. And then over here is like your techno, and then this is Stereopod, where I stayed for basically the entire 3 days, which is house music. Bright colors. It's made for people on drugs. Did I take drugs? No. Now, what's interesting is, so down here, there's a place called Cosmic Meadow. So you walk in down here and go, boop, 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 and then you ever see EDC where like people who go there and they just like walk down a massive staircase and they sit? That's this little staircase right down here. Now, there's a massive crowd here, but if you look around the fringes, there's like, and I definitely saw someone getting eaten out on that little patch of grass.
He saw someone getting eaten out when he went to whatever the fuck this is, the fest thing that he went to. Los Leos, I hope that's how I say it. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Carlos and Dad Darn, for giving crowns for that. But yeah, let's see if he says anything else.
And what the subreddit was full of fucking stories like, hey, why is there so many people getting their pussy ate at EDC this year? Why?
Do you think he was just horny before the stream and that's why he's talking about all this shit? Why? Maybe he actually did see it and he goes, I have to tell my stream, I have to tell my YouTube audience that I saw someone's pussy getting eaten out of. What the fuck?
It was like a pandemic? Epidemic? Let's go with that. Of just people like they're in the giving birth position. The what do you call them when you put like the, hold on, actually I'm gonna show you my feet. I don't want to do that. Like the stirrups. You know like women when they put the stirrups up when they're giving birth, they go and the baby comes out. People were just fucking frogged out of their mind. Spread eagle, 100% spread eagle. RC1D with the 5.
Maybe it's to make him seem cooler that like he went to this huge fest and so many people were sexually attracted to each other and he was there. Maybe it's to make him seem cool. I don't know. He didn't let that post-nut clarity set in before the stream. Desperation. I don't want to know if Minnie is horny. I don't think we do want to. But why the fuck is he talking about this shit? Like, I get it. Do more adult-type content. If you're going to do this sort of thing, I mean, you're going to have to transition to another website for this sort of shit. But it's just disgusting. It's just something to show. It's basic criticism of his video. If anybody cries and complains, oh, you're nitpicking about the... When he does adult content, you nitpick, but then when he doesn't do adult content, you say do more adult content. I'm just reviewing what his content would be. Doesn't have to be about miniladd. I don't have to knock miniladd for this. This doesn't have to be one of the major criticisms of miniladd. It's just, why the fuck would you talk about this? This seems really fucking disgusting. And anybody who does know miniladd and does think, oh, he's still a pretty good guy, maybe this would not make you think he's a good guy so much anymore. It's kind of disgusting that he talks about this sort of thing.
Also, can we get another hype in chat for Greg? I don't even actually... I said hype in chat for Greg. Greg, you donated $120. You're out of your fucking mind.
And he's still getting $120 donations. Okay. Okay. He's going to be able to repay for everything that got robbed from him. Yay.
EDC is an amazing event, but why there are so people, I don't know what it is. The last 4 years have been fine. This year, there's people just being feral. Like, feral. We're not doing feet.
Maybe miniladd just thought about this while he was at EDC. He thought about this while he was there, and now he's saying that he saw it. We already know he's a liar. He's lied about stuff before. I've made at least 10 plus videos of straight out lies that he said. So his chat is equally awkward as him. Yeah, his chat's really awkward. I wouldn't know where to, like, if I was a fan of miniladd and I wanted to, like, get involved in the chat, I don't know where I would start. They're talking about Craig's feet. They want to see miniladd's feet.
We're not making feet a thing in this community. Absolutely not.
Shut the fuck up, miniladd. If someone offered you fucking $20 to see your feet, you'd probably let them.
So, like, so the way drugs works, is a lot of people, like, you
Greg says in the chat right here. I'll wait till it scrolls up
and then your brain will tell you.
Right here. You guys can see it now. Right above my little webcam here. Right here. Look right there, guys. Greg, the top donor of miniladd, the top person to donate to miniladd, says we want feet. You don't think Greg's gonna donate and say show me feet? Does he end up showing feet in this chat? Or in this live stream? I have no idea.
Okay. And then you sit down. So that's why there's people here just spread around everywhere, just sitting on the ground, hanging out. That's fine. That's fine. You're having fun. But if you're going to engage in, like, sex in front of 400,000 people, you're in the wrong fucking place. Get out. Like, it's...
Oh, it's like sort of like a white knight sort of thing. He's like sitting here and being like, okay, I'm going to be the hero. I'm going to tell this story and then I'm going to say, that shit's disgusting. It's vulgar. Then don't bring it up. Say people were doing some naughty stuff. I think if you're going to do naughty stuff, go somewhere else. He's literally describing how the lady was laying when she was getting eaten out. Spread eagle, giving birth position, talking about specific. Later on, he talks about someone getting hit from the back, talking about the same vulgar shit. Talking about it can be just as equally as disgusting as doing it in front of people. But get out if you're gonna do that. So now he has a sense of reasoning. Exactly, Thunder. Now all of a sudden he has a sense of reasoning. Oh.
It's fucking weird. It's fucking disgusting. Gamer.
Then don't talk about it, Minnie, if it's disgusting.
Boy bathwater with Craig. I've done that on Instagram.
The guy who says somebody being eaten out at a public festival also sold bathwater. His own bathwater that he bathed in.
I'm starting off on a bad foot. Stop talking about feet, Craig! I think this stream has just become me arguing with myself. I think I'm like...
Add 1 point to miniladd being delusional. If you got your bingo cards out, if you have Craig being a psycho or delusional or talking to himself, you can place your little thing on a bingo card there. Should we do bingo cards for a stream? We watch an entire miniladd stream. We put down things that we think miniladd's going to do or say or act or whatever, and we can play bingo. Should we do that sometime? We're going to do that sometime. We're going to have a bingo card, and we're going to do that. Everyone can have their own bingo cards. We're going to do that. Got that 10 times on my bingo card. Should we do that? Bingo mini stream, please. Okay, let's type in right here. Bingo. Is there a bingo website that we can do it from? Because I'll just start it now. I mean, I should get over... I should cover the other pieces of drama before that, but yeah. So, bingo... Bingo... What's a website that we can do this for? Bingo, fill in the blank, maybe. Something like that. That's just a bingo card. Where do we go to fill in the card? Bingo generator / creator. Okay, yeah, there we go. Free custom bingo card generator. Enter in your words. Oh, right here. Perfect. This is perfect. I am blown out like a motherfucker, but that will be fine. So we're going to do miniladd bingo card. And then we got to enter in custom words like signs of him going crazy. There we go. And then it adjusts perfectly. What else should we add to the bingo card? Jokes about kids. References the Vanos crew. That would be a good one to throw in there. Okay, yep, talking dirty, because that is something he would probably do. What else? What else would be a good thing to add? What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Starbucks drink, that's a good one. I'm just gonna do coffee. Has coffee or mentions coffee. Still playing Gmod, that's a lot. Asking for money, that's realistic. Anything about mental health, well, that's a good bingo card. Is it really just a short one, or can we add more? What else? Being robbed? No, we're not gonna do that. Because that only happens one. Being bullied, yes. Brings up anything about bullying. This motherfucker will bring that up 100%. Asking for a subscribe or like. Yep, that works. Alright. The good old days, that's a good one. You guys are doing really good at this. I am shocked. The good old days. Anything about the giraffe. Anything about Bowling Pin, his son. Every time Minnie gets a donation. No, donation from Greg. That would be one. Charity, no. Screaming for no reason is a good one. Signs of crazy kind of goes into talking about himself. But talking about the tour is like talking about the good old days. SpongeBob reference. There you go. SpongeBob reference. Bad content. That's everything. We would win easily. Viewership. No. Does that stupid laugh. Okay, so his fake laugh. Kid thumbnail. Well, no, we can't, because then we could just choose a stream. Yep, if he just results to memes all the time. Nope, he has multiple times referencing going on a new tour. Showing his personality disorder, it's kind of mental health. Falling out of his chair. Falling out of his chair is a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, so we're gonna add in the tour thing then. Falling out of his chair. Anything about an old tour or a new tour. Victim kind of goes into the bullying thing, so I'm not gonna add that. PR team. Yep. Any mention of his PR team. Any mention of like behind the scenes, like he has big plans or anything like that. That's one. Get your facts straight. I don't think he would ever say that again. I don't think he'd do fake apology. Fake acting's a good one. Getting help is kind of the... maybe it's not. We can add therapy. Therapy. Is that how you spell it? I'm way off, am I? Therapy. Goddamn. Unnecessary yelling. Yep, that's like his... I think we added that. Screaming for no reason. Oh, playing the hero. Whenever he goes, guys, it's not about me. You gotta save them. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. We got 2 more spots. Delusional. We have a lot of places for that. Crying. Crying's a good one. Even fake crying. He does that a lot. And one more. Complimenting men's body. Yes. I like that one. Because that is kind of like an out there thing. Complimenting men in general. Because he kind of goes overboard with that. But I like that. Alright. That is all good. We'll do modern. Yep, that's good. Grid size normal. Next step. Oh, you gotta pay for this. This is to actually buy bingo cards? What? I can't just... Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this. Grab your snipping tool. Fuck this website. Hopefully somebody's watching. And then, can we zoom into this? No, we can't zoom into this, so I'm gonna have to edit this. Save, and we're just gonna throw this to the desktop. Save. And then I'm going to go here. Open this up with paint. Boom. Look at that, guys. We got it. Kind of blurry, but you know what? It will work. It will do fine. We're going to try this out for the stream. I will be more prepared next time, and so will you guys. You guys are also going to have to make bingo cards for this. But this is how we're going to do it. So, for this one, what did he mention already? He talked to Dirty, so we got to fill in that one. I don't like the color of that. Talking Dirty. So we got that one. What else did he do? You just robbed the bingo generator. Yes, I did. That's why TJV got the brains. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Share it on Discord. Well, people can make their own bingo card if they want. He didn't ask for money. Signs of crazy. Yep, he talked to himself. Didn't talk about therapy, playing hero. He just did play hero. He goes, get out of here. If you're going to do that, that's disgusting. Get out of here. So we got this one. Donation from Greg. We got a $120 donation from Greg. So that's the middle one. That's a big one right there. No bullying, no mental health, no draft, no pin. I don't think he's fake laughed yet. Memes he has not done yet. Okay, so this is our bingo card for now. We're going to see. He talked about the Houdini joke. Oh, so that's like old days, the good old days, right? Oh yeah, we did watch the Urban Dictionary one. You're right. Yep, because he was talking about that weird sex position, whatever, which was fucking disgusting. Good old days because of the Houdini joke. God, we got a lot of this shit already. Fake acting. I don't know if he's faked act yet. We have to look out for that. Bro outsmarted the generator. Exactly. He said something about memes. Okay, we have already said that. Yeah, with the Van Austin. Okay, so this is all we got right now. We got to look for more. It looks like the easiest would be subscribe and like, coffee, and behind the scenes. That would give us a straight one there. Or we can do mental health, tour, and crying. So we'll see how this looks.
Like years away from just being schizophrenic. That's where I am. You're like, oh, miniladd streaming. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's see what's going on. And it's just Schmeagol and Gollum. Which, by the way,
Schizophrenic.
have we seen the game?
That's a physical health thing, right? Not a mental health? Or is that mental health? Is that mental health? Schizophrenic? Is it? And that's a fake laugh as well. That is a fake laugh as well. So we got right here, we got the mental health, and we did get a fake laugh. Where's the fake laugh at? Yeah, we're fake laugh, fake laugh, fake laugh, fake laugh. Fake acting, fake laugh. Right there. Boom. Tor and crying. We need something about the Tor. We need something about the crying. That's all we need. He is drinking coffee. Is he drinking coffee right now?
Have we seen the Gollum game?
We gotta do this when he's actually live. We gotta do this when he's actually live. That's what we're gonna do. If he's streaming tomorrow... Do you guys want me to stream tomorrow and do an actual bingo card while he's live tomorrow? Is that what we want to do? Because doing this actually live would be so much better. So much better. He might play copyrighted music and get my fucking stream taken down and do all this bullshit, but it might be worth it, guys. It might be worth it. Yes, please. Yes. Fuck yeah. Okay. We're going to do this tomorrow, guys. And you guys are going to be here. I'm going to link an actual bingo generator that you can edit in the website. I will link it in the chat. We're all going to fill out our own bingo cards. You can't label easy stuff, but we're all going to label our own bingo cards. Or, yeah, we're going to do something like that. We're all going to label our own bingo cards, and then you guys are going to play along. As soon as you guys got a bingo, you're going to hop over to my Discord, send me your bingo card that you won, and I don't know, maybe Discord Nitro, or... We'll give you like a 10,000 XP in our Discord, so you level up in our Discord a lot easier. So we'll do something like that, and then we'll do an actual bingo card tomorrow. So look out for that tomorrow. I'll try to put something out about it, but let's keep watching.
My God. Let me get this on.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Where did I... There's my bath water. Hold on.
Bathwater goes into good old days. We already got
Actually,
that,
I can
guys.
just take it. Let's do that. Yep. I'm gonna put this on screen. Oh, my dad is calling. That is not the right time, Father. Give me... I will call you after stream. But chat, how have you been? It has been 2 weeks. It's like... Do you know what's weird? Is you're lying in bed dying. And the last, you kind of just, you want to talk to someone. Texting is fine, but as everyone knows, texting after a while just gets, it's just like, fuck, like I need good conversation in my life. Chat, how have you been? I missed you guys.
SpongeBob reference? Where was the SpongeBob reference? Bathwater isn't a SpongeBob reference, is it? Is SpongeBob reference... What is the thing? It was one of his alerts. Oh, the hi, how are ya? Are we gonna count that? Are we gonna count the notification sound as a reference? Or are we gonna wait until he makes a SpongeBob reference? I know it's the hi, how are ya? Are we gonna count? Yes, count it, or no, don't count it. He actually said, oh, he said the hi, how are ya? If he said the hi, how are ya, that is, we're gonna take it. Did he say hi, how are ya? He did say it? Okay, that's a SpongeBob reference 100%. Look at that. We have so many avenues. I still think the Tor and crying's the easiest one. Screaming for no reason, bowling pin and draft, that's an easy one too. PR team crying and coffee. I don't know if he's drinking coffee. He has to specifically say he's drinking coffee, because it can be tea. He drinks tea, too.
I'm gonna do that. Alright, for those of you who are new viewers, this is gonna be new to you. For those who are old viewers, this is about to be nostalgia. Good! Broken arm. Firelight, how did you break your arm? How did you break your arm?
Another fake laugh.
There you are. There it is. My fucking bro. Yeah. I wasn't gonna stream today, and I was like, I want to do a short one, just to kind of catch up. Yeah, I did this 2019, March 31st, 2020. So there's that one. And you know what's really funny is I actually talked to people to try and make this a reality. There you go. Look how fat this guy is. Bruh, that was me?
Is that bullying?
Yeah.
Is that bullying, calling himself fat? He ain't talking about being bullied, but he is bullying. Does that count right here for bullying? Is that bullying? Do we count that? Yes or no in the chat. No, self-degradation. Self-hate. Nah, it doesn't count. Yes. 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 Alright, we're gonna count bullying. Subscribing, like, and asking for money. That's like the new easiest thing right there.
So, I mean, let's be real. What you're gonna get on this stream is content. The hair was just wrong, and no one told me otherwise. I've talked to you guys about this before. Why has no one told me that this hair was bad? I live with this
More
for
bullying.
years, and you guys
Self-bullying.
are just like, When you come to the stream,
With how much he talks about going to therapy and, like, learning to self-love himself, he does not do that well. He does not do that well. He probably didn't learn that much from therapy, like he's claiming he did, because he has not learned to self-love himself at all.
to see my videos or do whatever, you're gonna get content. That for sure. You're gonna get content. Content is in the eyes of the beholder. If it's good content, great. If you don't think it's good content, that doesn't mean it's not content. Yeah, look at this fucking fat bastard. You're a fan of the burger, aren't you? Look at Jesus Christ. Look at those cheeks. How the fuck? I don't know. And you know what's funny? One of the big reasons for motivation is just seeing comments. And I saved a massive amount of them. Because what we call that in the fitness industry is the forbidden pre. And the forbidden pre is when you look at, like, texts from an ex, or
that would have been a good one on the bingo card. Fitness. Anything to do with fitness. He likes to bring up his workout regimen, and, oh, today was leg day. He likes doing that. Fitness would have been a good one.
Comments. And in this case, a lot of people were just calling me a fat fuck. Fat lad, fuck you, whatever.
Boom, there's the bullying that he brings up. He brings up, poor me, I got bullied. Everyone was calling me fat lad. He's gonna sit here and say, that motivates me to be better, or they're just helping me become stronger. He's gonna say some bullshit like that, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. So we would have gotten bullied anyways. We would have gotten bullying anyways.
Fat fuck, massive pass, exactly. Too much McDonald's? No, it's too much Subway. It was too much 2 a.m. Subway.
Okay, hold on.
McDonald's knows too much. Massive pass. Exactly.
All right, you tell me. I can't see it, but it looks like coffee down. Oh, you guys can't even see that. It really does look like it's coffee. It is like milky brown, and I don't think he would have tea that looks like that. So, I don't know if we should count coffee. He didn't say it's coffee, but it looks a lot like coffee. So I'll just keep playing it.
Too much McDonald's? No, it's too much Subway. It was too much 2 a.m. Subway. That's exactly what it was. If you're gonna be really, really real, I would lie in bed and I would get ready to go to sleep and I'd be like, oh fuck.
At TJV, Subway, huh? Wonder who is his master.
A meatball marinara.
Someone that starts with a J, maybe?
And they would just arrive to the door in minutes. Technology is the best and worst thing to happen in society. Metro with a 20. Somebody, it's so good to see you again. Hope you get better, brother. Also, did you watch WWE Night of Champions this weekend? I did not. I don't honestly know what that is. Thank you for the 20. Look, I feel like a lot of people here are on the same page. I haven't watched WWE since I was a lot younger. I remember, like, SmackDown versus Raw. I remember WrestleMania. I used to go to friends' houses like 15 years ago.
He does do shakes sometimes, so it could be a shake. Yeah, it could be a shake.
You just, as things do, you just kind of fall out of it. There's nothing wrong with that. Whooper with a 10. Whooper Laser Pissman. My grandma suffered a stroke and a seizure over the past week. Can you please send a prayer? Chat. I mean, I definitely can. But thoughts and prayers, you know, thoughts, they don't do much. At this time, like, be with your family. Thank you for the 10. Save your money. Save your money. Be with your family at this time.
All right, so I have a little bit of a gripe there. Again, all personal gripes, not that big of a deal, I guess. But thoughts and prayers don't do much. I guess that's just his experiences or his opinions. Thoughts and prayers does more than anything else to me. I'm not asking for people to tell me what to do. I'm not asking people to tell me, hey, go be with your family. Sometimes I have sad shit going on. I have people who pass away, but I'm still going to go hang out with my friends because I still want to go do things. There's nothing wrong with that. Sending thoughts and prayers is the most thoughtful thing that people can do. Not people telling you, go be with your family, save your money, blah, blah, blah. They donated to you, miniladd, because they like you for a reason. They want you to give thoughts and prayers, which he will. But him saying that thoughts and prayers don't really do much, biggest fuck you can say to somebody. And I know I wear the cross. I know I'm a bit religious. My religion is Christianity and everything like that, but thoughts and prayers does go a long way. If anybody at all thinks that this little fuck sitting here saying that thoughts and prayers don't do much, bull fucking shit, dude. It does fucking happen. Last year, I don't even want to bring this up because I'm not trying to make a sad story for myself, and I'm not, okay? So I don't want to hear I'm sorry about this, I'm sorry about this. But I had my one of my cousins who is around the exact same age as I am. He's in his early 20s. He passed away in his sleep last year, okay? All I heard from people is, I'm going to send thoughts and prayers. And that helped me so much to get through that. If somebody came by and said, oh, thoughts and prayers don't do much, just go be with your family, that would be the biggest fuck you I've ever heard in my life. People who say they'll send their thoughts and prayers gives me comfort when I sleep tonight that people are praying that me and my family are going to be able to get through this and everything will be fine. So for me, I had to go through something like that, but I can never imagine somebody sitting here saying thoughts and prayers don't do much. That is just so pathetic that he said that. Again, personal gripe. People might have different personal opinions. Some people in the chat right here might think thoughts and prayers, they might think the same way as miniladd. And if you do, that's fine. But don't go tell somebody that. Don't go tell somebody after they asked for your thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers don't do much. Just go be with your family. Don't tell them that. They're asking for it specifically because it will give them comfort later on.
That's
just
the most
point that
important thing. Okay? I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't had grandparents in my life since 2013. My last one passed away in 2013. So I've had a decade of no grandparents. It sucks. But that's life. That's the way life is. Okay? I'm here for you. The chat's here for you. Be with your family. We'll be here whenever you come back. Okay? I'm sorry, brother. That's never fun. I also love how you donated that message to me with the name of Laser Piss.
Somebody said fake acting and asking for money. Fake acting and asking for money. We should have added being a dick. Yeah. Making a TJV bingo card as we speak. Oh, you're gonna make one for me. Calls out miniladd for this, calls out miniladd for that, milks miniladd all throughout the week, blah, blah, blah. Make a bingo card about me. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Act like he doesn't want the money. We didn't add that to the list. He needs to specifically ask for it, so I don't think that counts. Exactly. Fucking EUK biker. EUK biker. You say okay and wish him the best, not tell him to basically fuck off. That's what miniladd told this guy. Leave and we'll be back. We'll be here when you get back. That's pretty much what miniladd just said. That is the biggest dick move. I'm glad. I really wish we would have added one of him being a dick.
Your grandfather passed away in 2015. Grandparents are amazing. Here's one of the things that I've always wanted to do music stuff, and I'm a guitarist. We'll start
ranting
with
for TJV's a big one.
I've been a guitarist my entire life, and one of the few memories I really had with my granddad on my mom's side of the family was there was one time he was like, we used to go after church, we used to go over to my grandparents and hang out and have a cup of tea and whatever. And one time he was like, you're learning guitar, Craig? Yes. Wait, what? Discord.
So miniladd has a Discord. Where the fuck is his Discord at? How do people get into his Discord? This is just a random viewer in his Discord.
Anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
whatever.
I'm at Starbucks once. I'm good, thank you. Play us something? I could. Whenever I have my voice, I will. But he said to me, Craig, you're learning guitar. Like, I would love to hear it one day. And one of the best memories I have is like I brought my guitar and my amp and I set it up and I was playing nothing.
God, we're gonna skip forward.
Fucking nothing. Just gonna be a talking stream. It's probably not gonna be a long stream. I kind of just wanted to say hi. But it's been staring at me because I really wanted to show you guys.
He said like.
I had this pancake in whenever I'm looking at Vegas here, right?
Oh, it's a Discord for
I had
mods
this
only.
pancake and it cost me $30. I can't afford $30 pancakes anymore, but this day I was like, fuck it, we're having a chat.
Is that a slight reference to asking me for money? I can't afford $30 pancakes anymore. Is that slightly asking for money right there? It's a little bit of a stretch, but I can't afford $30 pancakes. Where the fuck is he going? Almost any place you can pay $30 for pancakes. I can pay $30 worth of pancakes here in Iowa, and fucking food is cheap as fuck here. Is that asking for money? Yes, yeah, count it. Asking for money. Now he needs to say subscribe or like, and we got a bingo, guys. He's literally begging. I get it, it's a stretch if people say no.
Can you tell me that isn't the best looking pancake you've ever seen? It comes in like a cast iron like skillet, like a pan.
It looks like Village Inn or
This
Perkins.
thing was just absolute butter. This music is adding to this so much. I dream of this pancake. I do. It's a $30 pancake. Way too much for a pancake. If you do not spend $30 for a pancake, is that a Dutch pancake?
What happens if we get a bingo meme stream?
I feel like a Dutch pancake
Maybe.
isn't a Dutch pancake, if you know what I'm saying. Just the sense of an Alaskan pipeline isn't the gas, isn't the location and the move of gas in the state of Alaska. You know what I mean?
We don't.
I'm gonna Google it. Dutch pancake doesn't sound like what I think it is.
Oh,
Oh my god, it is! Oh, that's literally what it is!
Fake laugh, okay.
It's literally a Dutch pancake!
Austin,
That's
welcome to say hi to the
funny as
stream.
fuck! I thought it was like,
Austin,
what do you call it? Like, is it ghosting? But like not
Anna, you want to come say hi to the
like
stream?
when you're, oh god, I shouldn't be getting into
No?
this topic. This is a bad topic.
They're stream shy, guys.
I can't remember what it's called, and I hate. I'm gonna say it, and we're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna say it. We're gonna move on. What do you call it?
Oh, this is that part. This is that part. Okay, we're gonna skip this. We're gonna skip this. It's only been 20 minutes of the mini live stream. Yeah, we got all of this so far. It's only been 20 minutes, so we're gonna skip this part because this part's rather disgusting. He talks about a sexual position.
And I was like, no, I'm gonna wait until I talk to chat. Because I can't watch TV shows or anything anymore.
Did he mention Starbucks coffee? Can someone else in the chat confirm that he mentioned Starbucks coffee? If he did mention Starbucks coffee, then we're gonna add that one. Can someone confirm in the chat? Starbucks coffee he did bring up. He did? He did? All right. That's a coffee one right there. Boom. Coffee. Done. So this one we would need PR team. We can do behind the scenes and subscribe right here. So if we get a behind the scenes one, it's likely. He likes to talk about big projects he's going to do.
Without being like,
bullshit.
fuck, no, I'll save it for chat.
Another good one is unnecessary swearing. He does that a lot. I'm not saying he just did it. I'm just saying he unnecessarily swears all the fucking time. That's another one to add.
He is goated. It's not. Hang on, is it even out yet? No. There's no way it's out yet, is it? Hold on. Boom. Oh, that just didn't work at all. I will do this. Okay. I wanted to watch this. I hope I don't get...
Oh, he's going to watch the Barbie trailer. I'm going to skip this. Alright.
There's like a woman here. Hold on. That's not going to work. Hold on. We're going to talk about this. you're there and you go pearly gates and there's someone there who's like, yeah, Margot Robbie, you're here. Yeah, okay, congratulations, you made it to heaven. You're like, oh my God, I'm dead. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you died in a car accident. It was really unfortunate. Actually, you also jumped off your roof into an oncoming truck. Like, your video was all over Lively. Like, yes, you're dead, but like, my God, what a way to go. Oh my God. My granddad, my family. I haven't seen my family in so long. Yeah.
That is a new bingo thing. Fake acting right there. Boom. Got that one. Caught that.
About that. Oh, what do you mean? So, can you read that? You're the only one here. Your dad, your mom, granddads, most of your friends. No, they didn't make it. So
Story time
what do
bit.
you mean?
That's a good one.
I'm here alone?
I
Yeah. But this is meant to be paradise. I was told that if once I go to heaven, everyone will be there. My family, my friends, the dogs that I've had growing up, all the animals. Yeah. So your dog was gay. I don't know. Yeah, and according
What the fuck is he talking about?
That's straight to hell, according to the people. So, yeah, no, there's no one here. I hope you make some new friends. There's a bunch of goody two shoes in there. If you want to do that. Oh, can I go to hell? I don't want to be here alone. Can I go to hell with them?
Cringe is a good one to add to the list.
No. There's no take backsies. Bye. And they press a button, you fall down a chute like Futurama, and all of a sudden you're on the beach.
Slams his desk. Goes on a rant. Another good one to add.
Into your pina colada. You're crying into your pina colada. And that's it. And every day, it's like, you know, Black Mirror, where they get stuck in like an endless loop for the rest of time. That's you. Does God like take out like the boredom aspect?
Why does he have to mention gay? First thing on the top of his mind, that's what he's thinking of. Gay people go to hell, I guess.
Does it, you know what I mean?
Accidentally insults a particular group. That's a good one. Accidentally. Because I do think it's accidentally that he did that, but you are just in nature by bringing it up. I don't think he's bringing it up for a particular point besides saying, hey, what happens if you go to heaven and then all the people that were gay around your life, like most people around your life were gay, what happens if they go to hell for being gay? Wouldn't that suck? Again, don't know the entire point on why he brought this up, but like, why is he bringing up religion and gay people have to go to hell? Or he's trying to describe a thought process other people have or whatever, or a religion that some people might preach, but I don't get the point why. Again, I am skipping through this, so I don't want to like knock him too hard for it, because maybe there is a point why he brought this up.
Because after a few years, you're like, I'm a guitar virtuoso, I'm, you know, I can paint better than Picasso, I can do anything that I've ever wanted to do on Earth, I can do here. I'm a fucking genius, my IQ is 140 plus, but I still don't have my family! Where's my fucking family! And that...
Screaming for no reason. Another little bingo tip right there. Screaming for no reason. Boom, right there. $5 super chat. Time for me to go. It's 1:30 a.m. Have a good night. I'd love to meet him in real life. Got a strong punch for him. Okay, that's not funny to talk about violence, but I appreciate the super chat. All right. Regardless of personal feelings, try not to say them publicly online, because you do not want them taken out of context like that.
And there's nothing you can do.
Okay.
Funny movie. That would be a heater of a film. If I had money, I wouldn't make that, because that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not going to read that, Rosebud. I'm not. He's not high. He's just Craig. I haven't smoked in weeks because I've been sick. Minnie, would it be possible for you to revert back to 2019? 2019, Minnie. No. Sorry. That's... So, the way life works, and you've probably seen this in, like, actors and musicians and boop. Everyone. Everyone progresses in life, okay?
Uh-oh.
It's like That's like saying, you know, when you first ride a bike and you got your little stabilizers, and then you fall off your bike, and you're like, oh, I get it, I can balance now, and then you can ride your bike, and yes, I'm doing it. Hey, I liked it when you actually are on stabilizers. I'm more of a four-wheel kind of guy. You know, now that you've kind of been able to learn how to ride the bike.
Is that jokes about kids? Riding bikes, is that a joke about a kid? We don't know. It's a little there. It's a little there. Jokes about kids, no. ATGV, hate to be that guy, but the heck is that knocking going on in the stream? Don't worry about that. That's my younger brother. That's my younger brother. Don't worry about that. Keep talking. Keep talking.
I don't
We'll
really
see.
like it as much. I think if you can go back to the other guy, that's kind of along
Thank
the
you for the
same
$5
line.
super chat, Mario Sith. I appreciate it.
Heaven, but it sucks. Starring Michael Cera and Aubrey Plaza. Everyone changes a bit every day. Yeah, exactly. It's called growing up. It's called being a person on this earth. Fair? Yeah. I'm not shit talking you for it, Will. Just like as a heads up, but it's more of like that's life. In a nutshell, that is life.
He's kind of tiptoeing the line on therapy right now. A lot of what he heard in therapy is probably being echoed right here.
It's no best example. Look at Skrillex, right? Skrillex is like, oh, he's the head of. I fucking just tapped myself in the balls and it kind of hurt. Sorry, my thought process is just gone because I have a massive searing pain in my left nut. This is awful. It's like
Crying? Is he almost crying there? Is he almost crying there? That's a little. Hypocrite would be a good one to add. Is crying? It's like, fake crying, yes. It is a little bit of a sniffle there. You went like that weird, nasty little sniffle there. Nah, yep. Lamau, maybe. Meh. I think I heard sniffling. I heard sniffling too. I'll go back. All right, here.
Sorry, my thought process is just gone because I have a massive searing pain in my left nut. This is awful.
Yeah. His voice is getting choked up too. Yeah. Night Guard, $5 super chat. It's ironically funny how he claims that he left the Vanoss crew because they trash talking about others, but yet he's trash talking about others and himself. Yeah.
It's
Very
like
ironic.
Skrillex like, oh, he's the dubstep guy, amazing.
I'm gonna
And,
put a
you know,
slash
he had
through crying. It kinda counts. He does sound sick. Maybe it's just that, but I'm gonna put a
shaved on one
slash through
side,
it.
flapped over hair, and now he looks amazing. He's releasing the music that he wants to, and everyone for the rest of time will be like, oh, I miss old Skrillex. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because
Now he's saying you don't miss. I miss the way someone used to be. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. What's his reasoning behind this?
if old Skrillex is still making music, that means there was no life growth. That means there was no learning. Do you know what I mean?
Very therapeutic, I would say. So kind of on therapy. He's not mentioning therapy, but it's kind of sounding like a therapist right now. And what he's saying makes no fucking sense. What do you mean? I miss the old fucking Wildcat where he would sit here and say the most ridiculous fucking shit. Way more ridiculous than he is now. Wildcat kind of has to like tiptoe the line now. He needs to have his videos monetized. I miss the older videos. Like everyone misses the old Vanoss crew, or the Vanoss song thing that he did, the Noob Tube thing. They don't do big projects like that anymore. He doesn't sit here in Black Ops 2 and shoot a Noob Tube across the map. People miss the old things that people used to do. What is he talking about? No, you don't, because there's no growth in that. What are you talking about? This guy makes no sense. It's his brainwave or no brainwave.
Okay, we're up to balls and feet. This is... Do you know what, chat? You know there's websites that you can go, and if you like something, you can type that in, okay? I'm a foreigner in America telling stories about how heaven maybe isn't all up that it says to be, okay?
Celebrate the first super chat from Sirius. Didn't he get kicked out of the Vanos crew because of pedo? No, he didn't get kicked out. He left the crew because of pedo, and then the crew continued to no longer talk to him after that happened. Nogla famously mentioned that he got a text message from miniladd and chose not to respond to it. miniladd has reached out to probably multiple members of the crew, and they have decided not to respond. He didn't get kicked out. He left, and then they never wanted to talk about him again.
If you guys like stuff, fucking chair. If you like feet, okay, you type in feet. Fucking chair. If you like
okay, he didn't fall out of his chair, but his chair is breaking, so we're getting somewhere.
Feet, okay, you type in feet into the internet, and you will be astounded with every kind of foot you could possibly imagine. Ah, Craig, you see, I'm more into the three-toed people. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There's that on there as well. That's the thing about the internet. There's
pop culture references. Another good one to add to the miniladd bingo card for tomorrow. When we stream tomorrow, when he live streams, add in pop culture references. That's a really good one to add. That will be a given, but it is specific enough to add. So yes.
Fucking everything. You can only stop learning when you die. False, because then you go to heaven and you realize that your family isn't around. What? My family? Oh, I have to show you one of my favorite Bill Burr bits. Do those? Hang on, Craig. Use your.
If he was joking about any other, he wouldn't make this joke about any other religion, but since it's Christianity and it's so widespread and people already make fun of like Jesus and all this other stuff, if it was any other religion, he wouldn't be making these jokes. But the fact that it's Christianity and it's been made fun of so fucking much, it's completely fine for him to say. For me personally, I don't like making any jokes to my personal religion. I get it. Other people have dark humor. People make jokes about other religions at times. I get that. But I don't think miniladd would be making these jokes if he was joking about like Judaism or Islamic values or anything else like that. I don't think he'd be making those types of jokes. Christianity and the simple fact that heaven is kind of like a known thing and it's been joked about a lot. Oh, you're going to go to hell for that. Jokes like that are kind of mainstream now, but you wouldn't be making jokes about the other stuff.
Do you guys know who Bill Burr is? I would sure hope so. This bit he did at his London show is one of my favorite stand-up bits of all time. Hold on. I fucking love this bit.
Okay, we're going to skip this.
Hang out. There's also another idea that I want to do.
We got another one, guys, and it almost completes a bingo behind the scenes. He's about to talk about stuff behind the scenes, something that he wants to do right there.
I was thinking about like stuff I would like to do on stream and things like that. I want to do a
behind the
series
scenes.
called
We got
The
another one,
Rabbit
guys.
Hole. And what the rabbit
Put the crowns in the chat. Behind the scenes, we just got another one.
Hole is you know like incognito mode. What's his tits? Fucking the Australian is his name. Internet historian. There.
Yeah, the stream will be up after it ends.
He kind of does like he's one topic and then they just rattle off a bunch of. I would love to do like a live version of that, right? So I would love to be able to just like, hey, the topic today is video game music, and then for the entire stream we just go down the rabbit hole of just to see how far it goes. It's an idea that I want to do at some point. I want to get a really good idea, and then if there's anything, if you ever watched Will Neff, kind of like that. Okay, where is this? Here it is. All right, there's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out, and there's a trailer got released 13 days ago. I have.
Alrighty. Skipping.
It's fucking Shaggy. What? Why is Shaggy in this? How old is he? Older. Why does he look like... He looks like if James had... He looks like if James... Everywhere. What happened when I was asleep? And I go on like Instagram and it's just my cock and balls. That is my worst nightmare. If you want to watch people sleeping, yeah, kind of weird. But like there are people out there to do that, you're not getting it from me. Unless I do it where like you don't see me. Where like I was about to say you see my feet, but then we're gonna go back to the God.
Yep,
fucking
walked into
damn
that
it.
one.
There's no escaping. There's God damn it.
Hi, Trev. Nice bingo card. Thank you.
I hate it here.
What?
I
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
hate it here.
Jesus
wait,
Christ.
hold on. Does
What
this
is he
still work?
talking about? I don't fucking understand him, dude. Me
Hold on.
either.
It does. Okay. Someone showed me this a few days ago, and I don't know why it just reminded me of this. So, everyone likes Windows shortcuts. This is what's a weird fucking tangent. Bear with me. You can do this. Okay, do this on your own
Tangents,
computer.
another
If you're
thing
at
to add
desktop,
for
you can
the
do it right
bingo
now.
card
I don't
next time.
understand why this works. If you press, there's 5 keys to press. Ready? If you press Control, Windows, Alt, Shift, and L, LinkedIn opens. My friend told me this a few days ago, and I don't understand why. I don't use LinkedIn. I have a LinkedIn account that I made a long fucking time ago. You can do it now. Press Control, Windows, Alt, the bottom 3. Control, Windows, Alt, Shift, and L. The fuck? I know. Why is that here? Hang on, who owns LinkedIn? Oh, you motherfucker. Oh. That is madness. LinkedIn, of course, LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft. So they thought they'd be sneaky and put in a 5-key shortcut to make sure that you can go to their product. It's actually true. And yeah, I know. Bilford Gates, you filthy bastard. How old is Bill Gates? How crazy is that? Look, bop, 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 Shift, L. There it is. On LinkedIn. Do a stream of you just playing Cookie Clicker? Chat. You want to know my crack cocaine? Is Cookie Clicker. If there's Kenja, who was in chat a second ago, if someone mentions Cookie Clicker, I will I'm gonna do it. I'm clicking off. I'm clicking off. This is my crack. Some people actually smoke crack. No, I just smoke cookies.
Okay.
Stop. Okay.
I don't know if we're going to get anything else. We kind of have some roadblocks
We
here.
have to. Otherwise, we have to.
We got some roadblocks here. I don't know. Subscriber
I
like,
don't
he
know
has
if
to
I should
say.
do
That
one,
would give us a bingo. That'd give us 2.
As I saw Ludwig do this. It popped up on my recommended. He did an ADHD test. I've never been diagnosed. I've been diagnosed with depression and anxiety, but then again, so has most of Twitter accordingly.
Oh, is that therapy? Do therapists diagnose that? Do therapists diagnose this thing, or is it other doctors? Therapists do diagnose that? All right, so technically we have a bingo because there was that little bit of a fake cry, but I don't know if we're satisfied with that fake cry. Therapist diagnosed depression. Okay. So are we counting the fake cry he did earlier, or no? It was like a little bit of a sniffle he did. Are we counting that or no? If we are counting it, our bingo card's complete and we can move on to other drama. Nah? We could keep watching if you guys want to keep watching. That cry needs to be a bit more crying. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep going then.
I wanted to give it a go because okay. I'm not going to be able to figure out exactly if I have it because my friend was telling me that you have to be able to figure it out once your brain is still learning or still developing. I'm 28, right? I'm a little late, but I want to see if I have it, or at least somewhat.
Another otter. Oh my god, my fucking hot wings are done. Delicious. Thanks for your first super chat being about that. That is fucking hilarious. Awesome.
ADHD test.
Bro, end the misery. Let's move on. I need to see tears and pouting.
Kent Taylor, God.
Okay, and the thing about the bingo card is it needs to be from one stream. You can't use multiple streams to complete a bingo card. You need one bingo card per stream and see if you win. And if you don't win, you don't win. I'm starting to skip through the stream, so if we don't complete the bingo card, it's fine. I'm sure tomorrow we're going to get one.
Hold on. This will be just a second. Household income. What the fuck? that. The first one. I live in the United States. Yes, I live in California. My zip code is 90210. It's not, but that's just the name of the TV show. I guess that... Uh-oh. Have I ever received treatment support for my mental health problem? 10 questions. Okay. Poor taste. Yeah, no, this is definitely poor taste. I watched Generation Loss, Rambo's stream. I look, for me, I'm a massive fan of just this industry doing things that are new and different and things that take time. And like this industry, I've talked about this before. This industry is so fucking stale. Is that fair to say? This industry.
All right, TJV, I'm getting tired of going to put on the media cows Batman Arkham City from 2011, breast, teeth, and slumber. Later, man. All right. See you later.
So stale. So I love when people go outside the box and do things that
Thanks
they
for the
think
$5
is
super
cool.
chat. I appreciate
they
it.
don't know if it's gonna work, but that's kind of the.
Come on. All right, let's just skip to the end of the stream. See if he says like and subscribe.
Friday. I hope.
Because if he does, we win.
And then Friday, I can. Do I want to? No. I was gonna spoil it. I was gonna spoil this. I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you for a video tomorrow, and then I'll see you on Friday. Hopefully, I'll feel better. Thank you for being here. Okay. Oh, bye-bye.
He doesn't say it. Was he talking about the Robert? No, I think he was talking about the Prime Energy thing that he ended up doing.
I'm getting two guys. Forgot there's just someone flipping me off. I haven't sat at this chair in like a week. As I was like, oh, you know, like, this is my summer holiday. And then I want to get back on Monday. And then I lay in bed. I got my laptop and everything set.
Nope. So let's not continue to watch this. I already tried the beginning. So yeah, this is our bingo card filled out. If we do count that crying, we do have a bingo, but if you don't count that, that's fine. The PR team was a bit of a stretch that we were going to get that. Same with the tour. Maybe if we watched more, you know, if the crying was enough, then we got a bingo. We're set. You know, we officially got a bingo. So let's mark that with blue. We got a bingo here. Not blue. Blue is disgusting on here. Okay, we'll mark it with green. So we got a bingo here if we count crying. The PR team was going to be difficult. The tour is going to be difficult. Falling out of his chair might seem difficult, but it really isn't. Bowling pin, he on and off mentions that. Giraffe he usually has behind him. The subscribe and like he does say a lot. We should have gotten that. References fans us crew does happen, and then jokes about kids happen all the fucking time. The rest of them we got pretty good though. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, anyways, we don't have to continue watching that at all. I have other stuff I have to show you, and I know we're an hour and almost 2 hours in. Holy shit, and I haven't even shown you the more interesting stuff than that. So let's continue. Tell me what I've nearly got a bingo card for your card. Did you already send that to me? Should we look at the bingo card Thunder made? Oh my god, he did. He fucking did it. What a mad lad. Alright, let's look at the bingo card Thunder made about me. Tell me if we got this right or not. Alright, gotta save this to my computer. And go under here. And we're gonna open with the Windows Paint. And we're gonna mark it. And we're gonna do this. And it's gonna be fun. Totally fun, right? Anyways. Alright, here we go. TJV live stream bingo. Live stream bingo. Okay, we're going to mark this with blue. Make sure the brush size is big. Any reference to miniladd? Well, duh. Duh. That one's simple and easy. Silence. There's a ton of silence, and then vaping on stream. You already got an easy bingo there. That was easy. That was easy. Tech issues doesn't happen as often as you think. I'm gonna mark that with green. I don't think that happens as often, but it does happen. Louis joining the stream happens more than you think. Going off on tangents, yes. Vanoss crew drama, yes. Wearing some sort of hat. Not today, so we'll mark that with green because I do wear hats a lot. And dyslexia moment. I don't think it happens a lot. Doesn't happen a lot. But yeah, that was a bit of an easy one. Thank you, Thunder. That was funny. Thank you for this bingo card. I appreciate it. But yeah, pretty good bingo card overall, I'd say. Pretty good. Pretty good. Put thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat. Do you think Thunder did go with this bingo card? Okay. Now let's show this. Tomorrow we will do a miniladd bingo card while he's live. We will do one tomorrow since you guys really want to do it. The winner of the bingo card tomorrow, anybody who wins an actual bingo and sends it to me. So this is how it's going to work, just to make it easy and simple. You need to get a bingo card, and don't scribble a lot on the bingo card like I did. Just put an X through the ones you get so I can read what you had. So I need the original copy of your bingo card, and I also need a copy of you putting an X through whatever one. And when you put an X through it, I have to line it up with the original one to see if it's the same bingo card. Because there's going to be no cheating on this. But everyone's going to fill out a bingo card. Don't put some obvious ones in there like he's going to say the word the. Because we all know he might say the word the at one point in the stream. But everyone can do it if they want. And then if you successfully do it, we will give you what's a fair amount of XP. Thunder or some sort of mod of mine is going to have to tell me. Like 5,000, 10,000 XP. And you can just do an open circle, that as well. And you're going to send, if you get an actual bingo, every bingo you get will be like 5 or 10,000 XP. And we'll do that tomorrow. So we're going to do that. Should we allow to have a free space in the middle? No free space in the middle. This is going to be world champion professional bingo. There is no fucking free space. No free ones, okay? I'll give the winner a Steam game, any game. There might be multiple winners, Thunder, so I don't know if you want to do that. There might be multiple winners, okay? We don't know how long miniladd's going to stream next time. And that's if he streams tomorrow. If miniladd does not stream tomorrow, we aren't doing it. We're just going to wait until miniladd streams, but that's going to be the idea. Where do we send it in the Discord? Just DM me personally. Soon as you're in my Discord, you get free DMs with me. And you'll send the DM straight to me. You'll click on my name on the right side where it says show member list. At the very top, it shows the owner of the server, which is me. You're going to click TJV, send a message, and you're going to send me your original bingo card and then your marked bingo card with the bingo on it. No free spaces allowed, and I will explain all of this in the beginning of the next stream. You can start late if you want, but by the end of the stream, you got to send it, and you got to send it within that day. If you send it the next day, it does not count. And then I'll gift that. That'll be a fun bingo game we can do. I can gift you your XP for the levels. And then if Thunder or any other mod wants to do something special like Discord Nitro or Steam game or whatever the hell you want, you can. How about first bingo gets a game from Thunder? The very first 3 get a game. Okay, Thunder said it. First 3 get a game. That's up to Thunder if he wants to do it, okay? I'm only promising XP in the server because it's easier to do it that way, and I don't have to go through a process of, like, verifying age, because I'm not going to send money or games to somebody who's fucking 9 years old doing it. Like, I'm not doing that shit. So it's a lot to have to send games and doing all that stuff. If Thunder wants to on his behalf, he is more than welcome to. We might have to put an age limit on there just to protect, because it would be awkward to send Steam games to someone underage if somebody is watching my channel underage. You just never know. So we're going to make sure we're protected in that way. Nice try. And you got to be authentic and all that other stuff. But anyways, moving on. This is some interesting drama. I understand a lot of people probably left the stream already, and that's fine. But this is really interesting stuff. So, tell me in the chat. Do you guys recall Delirious having alt accounts? Do you guys recall that? Yes or no? Do you recall Delirious having alt accounts? Okay. So, there's another. LADD was an account, yes. There was an account called LADD, and that was an alt account, yep. Susan Storm was an alt account. Susan Storm was a Gmail that sent around information to get commentary channels to talk badly about Ohm. So, Delirious did make alt accounts. He admitted to it. Liz Katz, his girlfriend, admitted to it. And in court documents, his lawyers admitted to alt accounts. So, having said this, what happened to most of those alt accounts on Twitter? Tell me, what happened to most of those alt accounts? And what happened to Delirious's actual account? What happened? What happened to him? Tell me in the chat right now what happened to Delirious's alt accounts and what happened to his main account. Suspended, somebody said. Great. So you guys are all on track. You guys are all on board on what happened. Banned. Yes, they got banned, sir. Taken down. Yes, you guys are all correct. Now, having said all this, there's another account out there. And it just got suspended. Or got suspended a while ago and it was never caught. So there's another account out there. And what's the name of it? Delirious LP. Do we know the reasoning? No. Do we know if this was really Delirious? No, we don't know. Do we know if this account did anything wrong? I mean, maybe. It's suspended for breaking Twitter rules. We don't know the specifics. And a lot of what happened with Delirious and his alt accounts happened before Elon Musk bought Twitter. So the fact that Elon Musk now owns Twitter, has not unbanned Delirious, has not unbanned any of those suspended accounts, and this account named Delirious_LP is also suspended, it would be fair to assume that this is one of his other alt accounts, that there are now more alt accounts going around. Is it really an alt account? No idea. All we know is that this is something that popped up. And this is possibly another account that literally had the name Delirious in the handle of the Twitter account. So, not saying this is Delirious, because I have no idea. It could have just been breaking rules. But the fact that Delirious was making alt accounts, and now we are seeing more accounts being suspended over time, shows that all these alt accounts that were, or not even alt accounts, all these other accounts, they could be fans of Delirious, they could be someone who just hates Ohm and made an account named Delirious_LP. Regardless, this account and all the other accounts have been attacking Ohm for the longest time. And they were one of the big heavy hitters when the drama was first coming out. And the fact that they're being suspended now, and Ohmwrecker's not suspended, and Delirious got suspended, but Ohmwrecker did not get suspended, we have no idea who this could be. Again, the census is this is another alt account that Delirious had. Now, Birdwatcher was one of the accounts. There was many accounts. There's one that I'm forgetting, but there was that one that threatened one of the victims' baby or whatever. That was suspected to be Delirious as well. Having said all this, we don't know if this is like a for sure thing yet, but it will come out. The court documents will find this out, because right now Ohmwrecker is going after Delirious for exactly what the alt accounts were doing to him. So if this is really his account, and so was Ray Harpy, the one that threatened the victim's baby, and all these other accounts that Delirious admitted to, plus more, because Ohmwrecker accused Delirious of a lot more alt accounts. If all these alt accounts, or at least 50% or more are, it just shows how low Delirious went to go after Ohm. How low Delirious went down. Yeah, that was my girlfriend Hannah who sneezed. Someone said bless you.
Thank you.
Thunder said bless you.
Thank you, Thunder.
She said thank you, Thunder. So, having said all that, this is just another little interesting fact to add to all of it, that yes, I covered this account. Yes, this account is out there. Yes, this account, we don't know what it was doing. I never saw any of the posts on this account. It was, I can tell you for a fact, it was on, I think the account was made January of 2022, and it was active around March of 2023. So this was a recent account. This wasn't an account that was used 2 years ago when the drama came out. This was a recent account. If Delirious is making accounts recently and using accounts recently while he's in the middle of a court case for being in trouble with alt accounts, how bad will this be for Delirious? Who thinks Delirious is really going to win this case if he is still being active on alt accounts? Now, again, we don't know for sure if this is Delirious, but if it is, how can anyone expect Delirious to win this court case? And if Delirious is guilty of defamation and emotional distress and all these other things Ohm is going after him for, I'm sorry, but in terms of the law, Ohm Wrecker is right and Delirious is wrong. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. Now, you're going to have to listen to me on this. It's not a bad thing if Ohm ends up winning, because we all know that everyone should be held responsible. If Delirious really did commit crimes with minors, similar to like what miniladd did, he should be held responsible for it. If Ohm did anything malicious or wrong, he should be held accountable. Everyone should be held accountable. And I have said this for the longest time. Don't pick a side, remain neutral, be on nobody's side but your own, and just watch from a bird's eye view, or a bird's perspective. Watch from a distance, okay? Don't involve yourself in this. Just watch, spectate, and comment on what you think's going on. If people in this chat right now think, hey, Ohm is a piece of shit for what he did, that's your opinion. Sure, fine, whatever. The moment you go to harass somebody about it and declare that Delirious did absolutely nothing wrong, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Delirious has done so many things wrong. I would argue Delirious has done more things wrong than Ohm. Now, is the severity of it different? Yes. Delirious made alt accounts and started trolling and harassing Ohm. Ohm, on the other hand, had a very fucking terrible drama alert video with Keemstar, and then somebody was lying. Either Ohm or Keemstar was lying about things in the drama alert video. Something was going on, and I believe Ohm has fucked up several times. I'm not taking anybody's side here. I am just telling you. It's like someone said, sit on the fence if you will, people. Sit on the fence, be in the middle, stay neutral. Don't pick a side. It is completely fair, though, to criticize either side that you want. Just be aware that there is criticisms on the other side as well. I do think Delirious will lose this case. And I'm just putting an opinion down. I do think Delirious will lose this case. I do think Ohm will win. And it's not because of this new account, and it's not because of all the little things I've been talking about recently. It's because of what happened in the beginning and what's happened for so long. He had these alt accounts for so long. Delirious has doxed his face, or revealed what Ohm Wrecker looked like. He has doxed his full name. He has doxed Ohm Wrecker's girlfriend, I believe. He has made alt accounts to harass. He has made alt accounts to send stuff to commentary channels just so they could make information videos and videos on Ohm. And not only that, Delirious, instead of taking the high ground as a father and soon to be loving husband to Liz Katz, instead of taking the high ground and worrying about what actually matters, he hid behind a computer, attacked Ohm over and over again, and refused to say what he said originally. I'm going to focus on my family because they're the most important thing. Bullshit. For the next like 6 months to a year later, he continuously kept harassing Ohm through alt accounts. Delirious will lose this case, I believe. Could I be wrong? Yes. Could there be new information found about Ohm or new things that will prove Delirious is innocent in a lot of this? Maybe, and I could be wrong. But with all the information out there currently, Delirious is going to lose this case. Do I think Ohm screwed up and he has to answer for some stuff? 100%. And I hope Ohm will jump in another live stream with me and try to answer the questions we have for him. Try to explain why he did this way and did that way, and continue to jump in these arguments with Delirious in my live chat on Twitter and other live chats, blah, 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 blah. So, having said this, Delirious could possibly lose his relationship with his soon-to-be wife. Maybe. I don't know. Liz Katz did seem to really go out of her way to attack Ohm and some of the other quote-unquote victims, because they're not 100%, some of them aren't 100% confirmed yet to us. We don't know if they are victims of Delirious. We don't know if Delirious did commit these pedophile-type crimes yet. But once we do find out more information about that, and maybe we will know the truth about that someday, people will be able to draw better lines, understand both sides a bit more, and if Ohm ends up being right about everything that he said about Delirious, goddamn, people better start treating Delirious the same as miniladd we're treating miniladd. That's all I'm saying. If they did the exact same pedophile bullshit. I'm just saying if they do. Are they? I have no idea. This is just something to keep in mind. Know that I'm not trying to go after Delirious. I would love to have open communication with Delirious whenever there's drama coming out, but he's in the middle of a court case. Same with Ohm. I hope to have open communication with Ohm after all this court case bullshit's over. So if they want to talk about it publicly and they want to come onto a platform that's not their own, similar to Wildcat. Wildcat did not want to go to his own channel to talk about Ohmwrecker. He wanted to come to my channel because my channel was focused more on the drama surrounding the crew, and he felt like this was a good place for Wildcat to put his story out there. So Wildcat came here, he put his story out here when he had a lot of arguments with Ohm. If Delirious and Ohm both want to do that, I will be open to both of them doing that. I'm not saying Delirious is the bad guy in all this, but I'm also not going to say that Ohm's the bad guy in all of this, because over the last year or so, he's kind of been proven to do that. A VC with Delirious would be wild. It's not even that it would be wild. It's just that we would be able to now talk to him and hear about what he's going through. We've already heard so many times what Ohm is going through. He's talked about going through financial troubles. Ohm has talked about going through mental troubles. Ohm has talked about threats and bullying and harassment he's gotten. We haven't heard any of that from Delirious, so it's a lot harder to feel sympathetic for him compared to Ohm, who's actually spewed out his emotions about all of this. So I would just want to know more of Delirious's emotions. I'm like, how are you feeling about all this? How has this affected you on a personal level in your private life, if you're willing to talk about it? Those are the questions I would want to ask Delirious if I was able to. So again, that's all I thought. What do you guys think about that? What are you guys thinking about the alt account? What do you guys think about my opinion? Do you think my opinion is too wild to think that Ohm might win the case? Again, it's just what I currently feel like might happen. I'm not siding with Ohm. I'm not siding with Delirious. It's just I do feel like Ohm is more on the cusp of winning the court case, more than Delirious is. I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. Completely fine. So what does this mean about Marcel and the people that originally set up H2O face reveal? We'll have to see down the road. I don't think Delirious is holding that against Basically I Do Work, because they're still making videos together. There was a recent Gartic phone video where Basically I Do Work and Delirious were in the same chat. So they're not mad at each other. But if Basically I Do Work and the other people that helped set up that face reveal and caused the whole original pedo thing that happened, if that ended up being the case and people are still mad at them about that, they should be holding responsibility. Marcel did take responsibility on Twitter and did apologize for it and made a public statement about it. But he says, I've moved on. I was a lot more immature at the time. I was a shitty friend of Delirious at the time, and I moved on from it, and we patched things up ever since. I just hope the truth gets out there. Same here. That's the biggest thing. We should all be on the side of the truth. All on the side of the truth. We should all be vouching for the truth, not an individual. I feel like it could go either or, depending on who has more feasible information. The way I see it is, with all the miniladd drama, Ohm heard about something between Delirious and Basically I Do Work and accused him of being no better and called everyone out for being no better at it. I think that's part of Ohm's issue, is that he called out a large group of the Vanoss crew and said the Vanoss crew had a secret sex Skype chat. That was one of Ohm's biggest mistakes. If he was really concerned about individuals, he should have called out individuals than labeling the entire group. And I know he scatters through and names 407, Big Jiggly Panda, Wildcat, but what they did was not even close to that, I don't think. Delirious hasn't been harmed on it at all because he chooses to steer away from it and let the Vanoss crew joke about it. Cartoons on the Little Animal game mentioned Ohm after Delirious found the bunny. Well, we'll see. Don't know, but I feel Ohm is in the lead for sure, TJV. Also, we just, like I said, still should be on the fence. I agree. So. Alright. But regardless, wanted to mention that. I got 2 more things to show you guys, or 3 more things to show you guys real quick. The first thing is I got tagged in some tweets. I like to do this. If you guys end up tweeting at my Twitter account, I might show your tweet sometime. Somebody right here put, at Trevor Valentine as he speaks about miniladd for the millionth time. Some people really don't like me talking about miniladd. They think I'm milking it and stuff like that. Is this how you guys feel? Do you guys feel like you need to drink alcohol every time you hear me talk about miniladd? Is it that bad that I talk about miniladd? I think it was funny. I think this was funny. I'm not hurt by it at all. I think this was funny. Just to throw that out there. But that was something that I saw on Twitter. Another thing I saw was from Doyle at Trevor Valentine reading the same comment about him milking the miniladd drama on a non-miniladd video. So yeah, Doyle, which I believe is in the chat, I get this a lot. Whenever I make a video not about miniladd, like one of my recent videos, like my Overwatch 2 gaming video, sometimes there'll be comments of people saying, you're milking it, when it's not even about what they think I'm milking it. You know what I mean? So, like, I'll make videos about something else, and they'll still say, you're milking the Vanoss crew drama, you're milking miniladd. You know what I mean? So, Doyle, I liked this comment. It was pretty good. And then the third thing is, am I wrong to say that TJV is a broken record? At your Valentine, it needs to stop. You have a addictive. And then this is me in a video I believe I uploaded, and it's nothing changes. And yeah. So yeah, again, little small stuff I just wanted to show you on Twitter that I ended up finding. Pretty cool stuff. Or a good video on the entire matter of the stunt, lol. TJV, can you make milking miniladd merch, lol, just to say fuck you to the haters? I mean, I could. I don't know if people would actually buy it. I wouldn't want to make something that people aren't actually going to buy. I feel like that'd be a waste of time. But if people really wanted something that, like, I designed and wanted to support me by buying stuff like that, then I totally would. But it all depends if people want to. Yo, TJV, I know you don't support Manhunt, but miniladd committed a crime, and him out there probably putting children into danger will make the situation worse. I don't think he would repeat it again. I think it was more of a matter, he wasn't going after small children in a park. miniladd isn't like that. He wouldn't go to like an elementary school to scout out children. I don't think miniladd is that way. I think he was more, he can get away with girls that appear to be old enough but are underage, and he says, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyways because I'm too horny to say no, to stop himself from committing a crime. So he was obviously texting some of his Discord mods that were 15, 16, 17 years old, and he got flirty with them, and then they sent inappropriate pictures at each other, and he knew the age of them, but instead of stopping it at, okay, can't flirt with you, he continued. He said, fuck it, my hormones are too high, these girls ain't gonna leak anything, I'll be fine. And then miniladd proceeds to threaten suicide, that he will commit suicide if this story ever gets out. And he also says that his fans will commit suicide. His fans will hang themselves if they find out their hero miniladd ever is, like, being shown in a bad light. miniladd said that. He said his fans will commit suicide if they find out miniladd is not what they think he is. If they find out about the pedo shit. So the fact that miniladd did all that, it's many different reasons why miniladd should be off the platform. There's many reasons why miniladd should be off of it. It's easy to call him a pedo because of what he did, but it's also how he handled it and how he treated the victims. That is more disgusting, I would say, than the pedo shit, because the pedo shit was just simply sending photos. He never physically touched any of these women, as far as we know. There is this third girl he did meet up with and took a photo at a fan event. We don't know if anything physical happened there, but she was underage when they met. And they were underage when they met in person. So we don't know if anything actually physical happened in person. We all know it happened digitally. The victims are safe now. They just had to go through a little bit more of a traumatic thing that didn't hit them until later in life. And they had to warn the public because miniladd could have continued doing it for a long time. And Thunder did put a very important message. Please reach out to people or contact the suicide hotline if you're feeling depressed. People, take good care of yourselves. So, having said all of that, though, that's what happened. Yeah, he was talking about meeting up with these minors over text and having sex with them. He was talking about that, yes. So, having said all of this, I don't support the manhunt thing. I don't support, like, oh, he's a danger to a bunch of other people. I think everyone pretty well knows. But the fact that he has Discord mod applications and some of these people could be females that are younger or underage is scary, because he might have a tendency of doing it again. He might. Down the road, people might not be criticizing him as much. He might be a little bit more beloved. He could blow up for a second time, and he could probably think he can get away with it again. He's known to lie. He's known to jump back on things that he shouldn't be jumping back onto. And yeah, so I would say no go to doing a manhunt of miniladd. It's just keeping the pressure online is the biggest thing. That's why I think my videos are important. If there wasn't my community or my videos in my channel talking about miniladd, nobody out there would really be talking about miniladd at all. There would be a lot less people going to his streams to dislike his videos. There'd be a lot less people going to his streams to see those dislikes and wonder, I wonder why he's being disliked so much. And then they search up miniladd again, and they find one of my videos, and then they find out, oh, wow, this guy's a pedophile. I shouldn't be watching him, and good thing I saw those dislikes. So believe it or not, when you dislike a miniladd video, you are helping out. There is a chance that is happening. And the less people who watch him, the better, obviously. Because he doesn't deserve to be on platform what he did. He took advantage of what he had on YouTube for personal and horny gains. For his own sexual gains is what he used YouTube for. And anybody who used YouTube for sexual gains, especially with minors, does not deserve to be on the platform. That's why I find it sickening that YouTube just demonetized his channel. Really, this motherfucker used your platform to sexually engage with minors. And you're just going to demonetize him? At the time when I first found out he was demonetized, I was so sick by it. I wanted to make a video where I was just cussing at YouTube for a fucking hour. It was going to be an angry Joe reaction, but like on steroids. And it just pissed me off that the punishment they found fit was the punishment they found fit was, let's take away his money. He could still be on YouTube. He could still talk to his fans. He could still reach out to his fans. He could still do the sexual gain if he really wanted to. But we won't pay him money anymore. Really? Just like how what Logi said in the chat. After EDP got banned and other smaller and similar channels got banned, yeah. Did the same with James Charles too. Yep. So it's just absolutely sickening. I'm still sick to this day that that was allowed and that was fine. Yeah, it bothers the shit out of me greatly. Still to this day. But again, that's why I continue to make videos. So people who like criticize me for like the whole you're milking it and your channel would be dead without it. Maybe my channel would be dead. But I'm just glad my channel is alive when I'm talking about the worst fucking thing that's on the platform. Not the worst fucking thing. I'm sure there's worse than that. But he's definitely on a top 10 list, I would say, out there. And if I have to do my part just talking about him, I'm sure there's plenty of other commentary channels out there who will talk about all the other bad shit. Because I know, like, when I make videos about other bad stuff, people don't watch it. If you go back and look at my channel, nobody watches content that's not about miniladd and not about the Van Oscar. And that's fine. If I have to be stuck to talking about them, I'll be stuck to talking about them. I will take that as like a badge of honor and just move on with it. I don't have a problem with that. So I don't feel bad when people yell at me, you're milking it. Well, I tried not to milk it. I tried to move on and talk about other stuff. And those people who are saying you're milking it, make new content, where are they when I make new content? Where are they when I make different content? Where are they when I upload gaming videos? Where are they when I upload vlogs? Where are they when I upload a video about me playing football? Where are they when I talked about canceling John Campea? Yeah, I just talked about John Campea, a whole fucking different person. Where are they? Where are the people who are saying you're milking it? Move the fuck on, bro. We want to see you do different content. Where are they at? Where are they at? They're not there. Some of them could be watching this stream right now. Some of them are going to see the stream afterwards, dislike the video, and put it. Again, no problem. If they're criticisms I talk about miniladd all the time, fine. I do think that's a criticism. But for some people, it's also a good thing about the channel. People like that, the fact that I talk about miniladd all the time. People like that at least I'm one channel that constantly talks about him, constantly keeps the pressure on. Miniladd has never mentioned me. Miniladd has never talked about me. Miniladd has never alluded to me at all. I know some people think that Miniladd has definitely heard about me before, but he certainly tried his hardest not to show it, for sure. That's one thing for sure. Alright. Yeah. Again, if miniladd was gone off the platform, I wouldn't make videos about him anymore. I've already said if he got off the platform, I wouldn't make videos about him. If he went to jail, I wouldn't make videos about him anymore. I'd make my last video about it, and I'd thank all the people who supported me for trying to take him down. And I would try to move on, or I'd quit YouTube and go get a different job. But soon as miniladd is gone and away, I feel like I can rest. This chapter of my life of constantly talking about him will be over, and I can move on to bigger and brighter things. But until then, I'm not complaining. Until then, I'm not going to be a bitch about it. And until then, I'm not going to be hurt by people being mad at me for doing it. It's whatever. So what else is there that we can predict about the Omen Delirious stuff? Yeah, do you guys have any other questions about the Vanos crew drama, about anything else going on, and all that other good jazz? Any other miniladd questions people have? Any questions about anything else that I'm doing? Discord's going great, by the way, guys. Thank you to anybody who is in the Discord currently. I'm glad that a lot of you guys are willing to still be around the Discord. It's the fact that stuff's been around for a long time and everything's going good. Is miniladd faking stuff for clout since he lost his way to make money again? I think so. I think the robbery thing is a huge thing. Again, he probably expects that to blow up. It's not going to blow up. It won't pick up steam, I don't think. I think he does need to address it the next time he streams or uploads a video. So we'll see what he says. We'll get a better idea why he's faking it, or what was he faking it for. Even if he acts like it's all real, we'll have a better idea on why he's faking it. If he acts like it's real, it's for clout. But if he comes out and says it was a joke, comes out and says, yeah, it's a little thing that we did as a surprise to you guys, then we'll have a better idea. I'm gonna laugh if Minnie uses his mental health as an excuse for his actions. He already has. It's nothing new. I can pull up my original videos, guys, if you want. It's nothing new. What was the face reveal thing with Marcel about? So this is the story that Delirious put out in a twit longer. When Ohm accused Delirious and many of the Vanos crew about pedo allegations and a secret sex Skype chat where they sent pictures of nudes of their fans, Ohm accused the crew of sending nudes of their fans to one Skype group chat. And it was backed up by a call that Louis had that he was recorded where Louis was saying, oh, I wish I had their nudes or their fans' nudes sort of thing. So it was backed up and there might have been something there. But Louis claims that was recorded out of context and it was recorded illegally. It shouldn't have been recorded at all, that phone call, because of the state and where they were at. But regardless, the face reveal thing is Marcel pretty much sat here with somebody else. I forgot who it was. Marcel and somebody else set up this fan who was underage at the time to go and convince Delirious to do a face reveal in Skype or something. And it led to Delirious and this fan doing Skype sex. Well, Delirious thought the girl was overage because that's what he was told. So people are waving that off like, okay, he was lied to, so it ain't his fault there. Okay, because he could have stopped if he knew she was underage. There's also other images of Twitter DMs that were leaked between Delirious and this other girl where she was showing nudes and stuff like that, wearing Delirious merch and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of stuff there. But Marcel and somebody else did that. Wildcat went out on Twitter, saw the video was recorded too of the Skype sex. So the crew watched the video afterwards, and it made Delirious really pissed off. He was super embarrassed. Things worked out in the end because they're still making videos together and they're still friends. But Wildcat claims that he's never friends with Delirious. He just works with him as like a coworker, and he does not support some of the actions. Blah blah blah. He has nothing to say about it. Blah blah blah. Whatever. So yeah, it's a long, big story. But it is pretty much Marcel and someone else, I forgot who it is, set up Delirious to do the Skype sex with a fan that was recorded, and Delirious didn't know the age, but the fan, was underage. And that's what led to the pedo allegations that Ohm ended up putting out. And that was a lot of it. Which favorite generation of Corvette? I own a C4 Corvette. My favorite generation is probably the C3 Corvette. I like the Stingray look, the long hood, the curviness of the body. The C3 Corvette is probably my favorite, but I really do like my C4 Corvette as well. What was Okay, I reread that. I stopped watching a lot of the crew drama, not because of what is true in net, just wanted to enjoy Vanoss content, but never hurts to find videos to be aware, lol. Yep, that's completely fine. I don't expect everyone to follow this up every step along the way. That's why I'm here to explain things shortly if I can. What are your thoughts on Louis? I think Louis is a cool guy. I've had a lot of good conversations with him privately. He's really helped me out on a lot of stuff, just of us sitting down and talking about what I do for content and how things are going in his life and everything like that. I appreciated Louis anytime he came to join the chat. I appreciated Louis anytime he joined the VC to talk about the drama. I do think him and Ohm have had very interesting arguments, and I do think me and Louis have had some disagreements on some stuff, but yeah, Louis is a pretty cool guy, you know. I still have open communication with him. He doesn't hate my guts as far as I know, so that's good. And I say that because it's what tends to happen is, like, if I talk negatively about someone, they hate my guts and they block me and they never talk to me again. But Louis never done that. Even if I have like a criticism of him, he's completely fine. He understands that I'm an opinion channel, and if I have criticisms of him, that's one thing. I don't like the way he's going about his YouTube channel right now, doing his little streams, but if that works for him, that works for him. It's just I would say, because I used to be a fan of the crew and Louis' old Squeaker Squad videos, I do think there's a better way to set up those streams and do streams like that, but he does live streams to this day, and he's been doing them a lot recently. I don't like some of what he's doing now, how the thumbnail is, the times that he's doing it, but again, it might just be all more convenient for him. I think he may be faking it for views. It'll be frustrating that he's still there, yes. I completely forgot about Louis. Did he, like, beat his girlfriend or something? The document's very confusing. I made a video or two about the document, only reading a part of it, and then apparently when you read the entire thing, it's very obvious it's fake, but if you read specific parts and take, like, part 1, because the document's labeled part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, so I thought, okay, I'll make a video per part. That makes sense, right? So I don't have to take it all in one and be missing something. So when I read I did part 1, people criticized me that I was fucking dumb, but I was like, sorry, there was something in there that I thought was alarming. And then I realized once you read the entire thing, it starts to fall apart more and more you go down. The most damning thing is in the beginning of it, I would say, and then it falls apart as it goes down. That could be criticism on the girls who set it up. That could be criticisms on whoever orchestrated the entire thing. It could be criticisms on just how it is. It's just, it looks kind of like it was falling apart as time went on. So after me getting a better look at it, I ended up removing my videos about it. I really did not like my videos looking back on it. Sometimes you get a really disgusting taste in your mouth after watching something you said or did, and sometimes you want to get rid of them. So I got rid of my videos at the time. But I've always been honest about what I said about him. Like, I was calling Louis names and stuff that I probably shouldn't have been saying, but again, that's just all part of growth and sitting here and saying, hey, you were wrong about something. Not trying to dance around the question like some people do, like, I don't know if I did say that about him. No. I called him stuff that I probably shouldn't have called him. But you just got to be honest and stuff like that. I talked to Louis about it privately behind the scenes. Still have criticisms of Louis to this day. He's completely fine with those criticisms. And he says, you have every right to do it. I love the C3 as well as the C5. People do like the C5 Corvette. People have told me I should upgrade from C4 Corvette to C5, but I love the older cars. As soon as I get into the 90s to early 2000s, I start to lose interest. 80s or before, you know. I've been digging the Z28 Camaros from the 80s. I kind of want one of those, or a 70s Camaro. Was everyone calling Louis a pedo in 2020? Yeah, Prismmate Luke made a video talking about Louis. That really did blow up, got millions of views. Prismmate Luke, there was a lot of issues with Prismmate Luke as well. So yeah, do you know anything about the Illuminati drama? I do not. I have heard stuff from it, but I don't know much about it. She makes Craig look like a saint. The C6 is my least favorite. Yeah, I like the C7, C8. I think they're solid cars. C8 is really light years above the C7, I would say. C6, it's okay. I don't think it's... I don't know if it's the worst. I don't like the style of the C2 Corvette. I love the style of the first one, C1. They were shitty cars. The C1 Corvettes and some, even I would say the early models of the C2 were shit, but the C2s did have a better card than the C1. C2 was a really, that was probably my least favorite design. I don't like the style of the C2 Corvette. I can probably pull it up, actually. Because I think that's what I love about the C3 Corvette. It was so different from the C2. Sorry, guys, but we're going to do a little bit of car jargon right here. But if you look at the style of the C2 to the C3, it is insane what they did. Absolutely insane. So this is your C2 Corvette. Right here. Let's do open image, a new tab, so we can just get it. That's your C2 Corvette. I hate the style of this car. I do not like it at all. For its time, it was a great car, but I do not like the look of it. And these were like those reversing headlights thing. Now, compared to the C3 Corvette right here, this thing looks fucking sick, okay? I bet back then this looked like a fucking spaceship, but this looks beautiful for the C3 Corvette. This looks absolutely beautiful. I love this car. And I would love to own one someday. If I could trade my C4 for a C3, I would do it in a heartbeat. And I probably could do it right now with everything I've done to the C4. It's just I wouldn't get a good C3. I'd want like similar operating vehicles. Like in similar condition, I would swap it in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even ask twice. The only thing good about the C4 over the C3 is the hood design. And this is why. If you look at the C4 Corvette hood design, C4 Corvette open hood, the entire hood opens to where you see the tires and everything. This is how the hood opens. You get full access to the engine bay, meaning you can do a lot more work on this car than you can even do work on modern cars. Modern cars are a lot harder to get to. You gotta pretty much take some modern cars into the shop to even be worked on. It is so, like an alternator change on like a 2020 Chevy Equinox is the hardest fucking thing you have to do ever. You have to take off the wheel and the wheel well just to get to the alternator or the belt tensioner or something like that. And is because I had to do that and it fucking sucks. It is terrible. But this, you have all access to your entire motor. It is awesome. The C3 Corvette though, you get a little bit smaller room though, and I don't like that about the C3. You only get this little area. Granted, yes, you can still lean over it like you're leaning over the tire on the C4 and everything, but it's not as nice as the C4. I would say that's what the C4 has over the C3. It's just the accessibility of the engine is a lot better. But yeah, I know I just lost a lot of viewers because I'm starting to talk about cars and stuff like that. But this is a lot more of a passion of mine. I think those things are sick right there. I'd love something like that. It's still like a T-top roof that you can take off the car and put in the trunk of the car. These things are gorgeous. I'd love a C3 Corvette. But C4 isn't bad. What I have is a 1985 C4 Corvette, so it's not a 90s model. The 90s models are a bit more prestigious of Corvettes, I would say, than the 80s are. But I have a second year Corvette. It looks just like this, but it's black. The rims on there I have black with a chrome lip on them. They look pretty nice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about you leaving and coming back and you seeing cars on here. I want a C3 now. Yeah, C3 Corvettes are nice. They're nice. I don't like this mod right here where they add, it almost looks like a 90s Camaro bumper they add right here. I hate that design. This looks hideous in my opinion. I think the C4 Corvette's a lot easier to fuck up. I don't like that hood design at all. The side skirts are okay. I hate the wing. That wing looks disgusting. Don't like the rims on this. I fucking hate the rims on this. That does not look good in my opinion. The rims in this are better. These rims are better. I do like the lower stripe they have there. This right here, this little air dam they have right in the middle of the front bumper that's extended down. I do like this. That wing's a bit better. You can have a wing on a C4. It just has to be subtle. You can't do no big wing on it. Any big wing on a Corvette looks a little funny. At least on an older Corvette. So, yeah. Anyways, let's stop talking about cars because you guys probably don't want to talk about cars, so we can move on. Any other questions at all before the stream is pretty much being wrapped up? Any question in the world, shoot your shot. Have you ever heard about the Tech Realm versus anarchist drama? It's quite interesting. I did read up on that a while ago. I don't remember a lot of it though, but I do remember reading up on it. See, I like to read up on stuff, and if I find it interesting or if I'm knowledgeable enough to talk about it, I certainly will. I certainly will talk about it. But I've talked about stuff like the Tipster drama, stuff that happened with Tipster, and the whole Twitter thing and him defending a friend of his or something. I talked about that drama, and people called me out that I did not know a ton of information about it. Or, oh, get your information from this. This is super easy. And I'm like, well, it ain't accessible. Like, it ain't out there in the open to know that shit until after you fucked up once with a video. So I try to just avoid that and stick to what I know a lot better and go from there. Alright, are we all done? I knew no more questions. Stream's about to end. If there's no more questions, you have the power to extend the stream just a little bit longer. The only good part about miniladd uploading is watching his sub count go down. I have not seen his Social Blade in a minute. Social Blade miniladd. Is he losing? Has he gained a single subscriber recently? His subscribers are going down. What is it? Future predicted live subscriber count. Close. What the hell? Oh, it doesn't give an exact number. Okay. Okay. Detail statistics would be under there. Subscribers. 4.63 and then 4.62. And that's where it's sitting at now. Future projections. Oh, this is if his channel goes up. In 5 years, he'll get back over 5 million. Actually, it would be 2 years and 6 months would be the time that he would. Don't know if he would. His graph is certainly not going up. It's more like this right here. He is losing subscribers. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So his subscribers are certainly going. Oh, right here. This was what I was looking for right here. So his subscribers dipped from here all the way down to here. And then, yeah, this is 0. This line is 0. So he's always been in the negative for subscribers. It's just this line is 0. So if he ever goes back above this line, it'll be an issue. It'll be an issue. And then monthly gained video views. So he's about at like 500,000. And then here he has negative subscribers, or negative video views, so he's probably privatized the video. He's minus 4 million views, so he privatized the video here. He privatized probably a couple videos here and there. One of these are his apology video. He got rid of his apology video at some point. I do know that. Stream Fortnite. Probably not. I'm probably not going to stream Fortnite. I'd be fine recording Fortnite and uploading it as a video, but I'm not. I don't know about streaming it. I don't know about streaming it. So, yeah. Alright. Moving on. Also, I love that Tom Grassi. I watch him. He's like an NFL. He's a fan of the Packers, which I'm also a fan of the Packers. He's doing like a 30 for 30, going to 30 NFL stadiums in 30 days, and he's raising money for St. Jude. If I go to his page, he probably has something there. Right here. Fundraiser, St. Jude. How much money has he earned so far? His goal is to get to $1 million. $206,000, and then by day 21, which is in 2 days, he needs to hit $250,000 in order to do this challenge. Haunted Hotel in New Orleans. At $500,000, he'll eat the hottest hot sauce in Kansas City, which I think that's where they make the bomb. $750,000, he'll do a sky jump in Vegas, and then at $1 million, he'll do a tattoo for 30 and 30. So, he says whatever NFL team does the most or something like that, whoever's the top donor gets to choose the tattoo and reason. But it was going fast at first, but now it's kind of slowing down. So I hope he does reach these goals for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I do hope he does this, but yeah. It's cool that he's doing that. I like that. Hey, I'm about to send you some mini memes on Discord. Yeah, I got some mini memes. I can show them in the stream real quick. Bow tie. Oh, shit. You got a lot. I'm just going to drag this over. Disable streamer mode. Okay. One second, guys. Just gotta hide some DMs real quick. Give me 1 second. And there we go. Thank you, Bowtie, for sending some of these. I appreciate it. Miniladd Robert, that's a good one. Good job. Good job, Bowtie. That's a good one. You can rate all these out of 10. What is this one out of 10, guys? Miniladd Robber out of 10. How good is that one? Solid 9. Pretty good. Miniladd, any child with a pulse. Okay. Oh, that one a bit more down. All right. Did I hit something? Plays guitar. Pretty good one as well. When you're the worst YouTuber on the planet. All right. All right. When you're hunting for money, there's a few options you have. Any normal person gets a job. Miniladd stages a robbery to make people feel bad for him. Alright. When therapy isn't working anymore. This is probably the most realistic one I can find so far. Alright. Midi fighting his inner Pablo demons. Miniladd Miniladd says, this is a child-friendly stream. Also Miniladd. Stages a robbery on stream, as if that's appropriate. Alright. When you think your viewers are just as demented as you are. Almost had a stroke saying that. Alright. This one. Mini's deplorable ass. TJV and his viewers. We do a bit of trolling. Oh, that one's pretty good one. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Right here. Mini's deplorable. Oh, okay. It's deep fried now. Deep fried meme. You can rest now. When Miniladd finally gets banned from YouTube / imprisoned, TJV, us viewers, you can rest now. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. That's sweet. Yes, I will finally rest once I have once Miniladd is off the platform, I'll be able to rest. Miniladd trying to justify being a pedo. Pablo. Consequences for your action. This mini is the consequences of your actions. Yup. This is because you were caught being a pedophile. Yup. So we want you to get off the platform. Makes sense to me. Then get off the platform. I think I'll just ban any sus words in my chat. Maybe even stage a robbery to make people feel bad for me. Who knows what else? Yep. Me when I receive message from Miniladd. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. I wake up, attempt to bully Miniladd off the platform, and go back to waking up. Miniladd TJV. Puss in Boots. Me when I get the notification saying that Mini was finally arrested. Damn, there's a lot of these. Mini when he faces the consequences of his actions. Very shocked. The scariest thing on earth. The dark, clowns, sharks, serial killers, death, and Miniladd. 100%. Mini whenever he streams or uploads. I wonder who's that for? Mini looking at his chat. Who's her? and scrubbing away all the bad comments. All right, thank you so much, Bowtie. Those were pretty funny. I did enjoy those. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who showed up. If miniladd does end up streaming tomorrow, I will be streaming. We will do the bingo card thing tomorrow, so be prepared for that. I will explain all the rules and how we're going to do the bingo card thing tomorrow. And then for content for the rest of the week, I will take clips of this live stream and upload it, because I just simply know there's going to be people who won't watch this long live stream, and that's understandable. People don't like the live stream, so I will be uploading clips of this stream for later. I don't know how many clips I'll take out of it. Mainly the robbery one I will clip, maybe something else, I don't know. And yeah, maybe I will clip the bingo card thing tomorrow, or the bingo card from this today if I have to, and I can upload that as like a fun thing, just as a video for people to watch, a little shortened thing for people to watch. Somebody says bye Hannah and bye TJV. That's awesome. She says bye as well. And then for the rest of this week, I don't know exactly what it is. I might go watch that new Flash movie. I have not seen it yet, but if I go to watch that, I might do a movie review, might not. It all depends on how I feel about it. I did watch Spider-Verse, and I did want to talk about Spider-Verse and a movie review for that. It's just movie reviews, I don't know. I'm just not on top of that, so I don't know if I should be doing movie reviews or not, but I kind of want to do that. That'd be a cool little small thing for me to do. I always like talking about movies as well. And then other than that, though, I can't really think of anything else. I did want to do more content about my car, but there are some updates about the car that kind of suck. Some bad things that happened with the car, so I'm going to have to... I'll make some sort of video talking about what's going on with that as well, because I know I want to start doing videos of me wrenching on the car and doing stuff like that. Jesse McCree said, remember to join the Discord. Yes. You should find some terrible movies to react to. Kind of getting into miniladd space there, because he's done that before as well. I would hate to do content that miniladd does. I just would prefer to stay away from it. And I don't really like the content that he does too, so I don't know if I'd be able to sit through a terrible movie and react to it. So the Japanese dub for Spider-Man is fire. Yes. I'd probably react to that. I'd like to see your thought of Spider-Verse. Yeah, I want to show my thought of Spider-Verse. I don't know if I should do it. I'll just do it real quick now. So, I think the second Spider-Verse movie, it has that feeling of when you go to watch, like, your favorite movie for the first time. It has that feeling, and I thought... I specifically did not want to upload a review of Spider-Verse right after I saw it, because I thought about that in my head, like, okay, I can just upload a quick Spider-Verse, like, reaction vid, like, a reaction right when I got out of the theater, or right, the day after. I was thinking about uploading a review. The reason why I didn't is because I felt like I had too much of the hype in me still. I needed to let that die down, because what I said to my brother was really shocking. I told him I think it's one of the best superhero movies I've ever seen. Even better than the first one. And my reasoning behind that is I really do like the first one. It's just the first one had a lot more focus on these other spider people. We got to learn more about the mentor of Peter Parker, Peter B. Parker, that is. We met the first Peter Parker. We have a little bit of Spider-Gwen, Spider-Noir, and Penny Parker, Spider-Porker. We had all that other stuff. In this one, there's a lot less focus. We do get a little bit more on Spider-Gwen, and we do get little nods at Peter B. Parker. We don't really get anything on Miguel O'Harris, but we don't really need to. It's said really quickly. And we don't really get any look at any other Spider-Men. Yeah, we get to meet Spider-Punk, but that's it. All the others are just quick cameos. And there's a lot more focus on Miles and his mom and his dad and him trying to become Spider-Man. It does focus on the Spot. I do think that movies that have dual villains, which in this movie Miguel would be a villain and so would the Spot. Sorry about spoilers, by the way, but the Spot and Miguel being, I didn't even realize I had to give that, even though the movie's been out for a while, but Miguel and the Spot being dual villains, one that's on the nicer side and you can understand it, and then the Spot, you understand why he's a villain, but he's just wrong. I like that dual villain thing, and it's a lot better than just Kingpin in the first one. Anybody who says Kingpin is a better villain than, like, the Spot or Miguel, I think that's just a bad take. Well, not that a bad take. Maybe people prefer Kingpin in the first one, but it was kind of like what Kingpin and Spider B Parker was. Like Miles had that huge confrontation in the first movie in the bedroom where like Peter B Parker was holding him by his little rickety ink spider suit. Like Peter B Parker was the antagonist in that scene. He was the one against the protagonist, Miles. Okay, so that's what Miguel is in this. Miguel is holding Peter back and saying, you got to prove yourself. But this one ends on him proving himself. He does escape Miguel's hold. He teleports to whatever dimension he went to, Earth 42. And the cliffhanger and the suspense, it feels like Infinity War is what it feels like. It feels like the villains win at the story. The Spot is out on the loose. Miguel's going to go track him down, but Miguel's in the wrong universe. And Miles is in the wrong universe. The suspense at the end of this movie for the next one is so good. It is the best. I think I personally think it is one of the best sequels of any movie. It's better than Winter Soldier because Winter Soldier had very loose ties to the first one. I don't really count that as a sequel. It was like a soft reboot of the first movie because the first Cap movie was really war oriented, and the way Cap fought, talked, and looked is completely different in the Winter Soldier. They're completely different. But Winter Soldier, I do think, is one of the greatest comic book movies out there. But it's a top MCU one at least. But this this second Spider-Verse movie is so crazy good. I don't know. To me, I feel like I still have a lot of the hype in me. But the fact that it's been weeks since I've seen it and I still have all that hype with me, that's saying something. So, I don't know. If it stays with me for a long time, I'm just going to have to accept that it's probably one of the best comic book films I've ever seen. People are going to find that crazy because there are issues with the story and the characters. No doubt about it. But, like, I'd much rather take a slightly flawed movie than a absolutely perfect made movie. Because when things feel too perfect, it's a bit meh. The fact that it's slightly flawed, I like it. And I like the fact that... I just like the movie in general. And I like the fact that Miles is becoming an A-list superhero rather than a B-list superhero. He's not like the other Spider-Man beside Peter Parker. Miles is now an A-list superhero, and I like the fact... It's similar to like what Marvel did with a lot of its B-list characters back in the start of the MCU. They have become A-listers, and I like that. I like the fact that Miles is an A-lister. If they ever were to make a live-action Miles Morales movie, I think it would probably be $1 billion film if it was made right. And I don't know. I don't know. I do think the marketing and some of the memeable content in it is a little funny, and it's not really on par on my feelings about it, but it is good. And, yeah. So, that's my opinion on it. My score was like a 9.5 out of 10 for the movie. It was almost like a perfect movie. It's one of my favorite movies. It's probably going to end up being like a top 5 movie for me of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time is Back to the Future. I think Back to the Future is like a perfect film. And I think it's getting close to being like as good as Back to the Future, in my opinion. It's like one of those cool ones, and it doesn't feel like a multiverse movie. It feels like a more of a time movie. You know, it has that like flow of time that changes, like Back to the Future. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's kind of how I feel about it. You gonna see the Five Nights at Freddy movie when it comes out? Probably not. It'll be one of my favorites of all time as well, but my favorite currently this year. Yeah, I think it's better than Mario Brothers. It's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, that's for sure. I'm sure it's probably gonna be better than The Flash, but I don't know. I haven't seen The Flash. You know, we'll have to see. I know The Flash is kind of like getting close to being the ending of the DCEU. I love the DCEU. I loved what Zack Snyder did. I've never had an issue with it. I wasn't one of those bandwagoning haters of Batman v Superman. I really did enjoy the theater cut and the ultimate cut both. I think the ultimate cut was better, but I liked both cuts. I didn't like Joss Whedon's Justice League. I thought that was ass, but when I saw the Snyder cut, I cried my eyes out that, wow, this movie was buried under the horrible Joss Whedon movie. My expectations were blown out of the water because I thought it was going to be very similar to Joss Whedon's, and I felt like I kind of already knew the story. But you don't know the story when you see Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, it takes twists and turns that Joss Whedon and the studio were too afraid to do, I guess. What's your favorite Back to the Future, part 1, 2, or 3? Part 1 is definitely my favorite. It just has the best... It has the best dialogue written in that movie. The second and third one is iffy, but the dialogue is the best in there. The emotional stakes in there are way better than the second and third one, and the oh my god, holy shit moments are just insane on the first one compared to the second and third one. Second one really dimmed down the third one. The second one was so crazy and so mind-blowing on like the future. It made the Wild West feel weird. They should have reverted those two, but I get what they did. I do think it's almost a perfect trilogy of films, and I'm glad there's no reboot or remake or sequel nowadays to it. I like the little skits they do on talk shows of Michael J. Fox dressing up like Marty McFly, but I don't want to see another movie because those are perfect movies and I wouldn't want them to be touched. But the first one's just the best. First Back to the Future is the best. The Joker looks so whack in the Justice League movie. Jared Leto's Joker and Zack Snyder's, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the tattooed Jared Leto. I just felt like that was early stages Joker. That was like Justin Bieber Joker. And I was fine with that. I just felt like that Joker needed to grow at one point. And I was willing to accept in Suicide Squad. Like, I didn't like Suicide Squad movie as much as the other movies. Like, I think Man of Steel is the best DC EU film. Out of the DC Extended Universe that Zack Snyder was helming, Man of Steel was the best by far, in my opinion. Joker in the Suicide Squad, I didn't mind him in Suicide Squad because I felt like that was early stages Joker. Like, he just became Joker and he did the tattoos and he's going to regret it down the line. And, well, not regret it, but like he's going to cover them up or like cut over them and have scars over them and shit. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the early stages Joker. I was just waiting for a sequel or waiting for him to pop up in a Batman movie or waiting him to pop up in a Justice League movie. And then when he popped up in Zack Snyder's Justice League and he looked completely different, I was like, yes, that's what I wanted out of this Joker. I wanted like a really shitty Joker that grew into that because it was going to be different. I didn't want like another Heath Ledger because we already had that. I want something different. I don't want another Jack Nicholson. I didn't want any of that. But the fact that we got that transition was awesome. And I think Joaquin Phoenix in his Joker movie was great. It was a different Joker that we haven't seen before. And so Joker can be different. Like that's one of those flexible characters. If you're going to do Batman, you kind of have to play it close to the books. If you're going to do Captain America, you got to play it close to the books. If you're going to do Peter Parker Spider-Man, you got to play it close to like the comic books. But Joker, you don't have to place it close to the comic books. There is no origin for him. Do whatever the fuck you want to start it out, but just get it into like the crime syndicate Joker we all know and love, you know? And that was like the transition I wanted for the Joker, you know? But again, if that changes your perspective on Heath Ledger's Joker, great, because like I know it's easy for people to see it. Are you going to see Blue Beetle? I am. The trailer interests me. I didn't care about the movie when they announced it. After seeing the trailer, looks good. I'll go see it. I heard it's part of the DCU, maybe. So it's going to be Blue Beetle, then Aquaman. So Aquaman will officially be the last one, I think. Who is your favorite? Sam Raimi, Ted, or Ivan? Who is your favorite? Raimi, Sam, Ted, or Ivan? I don't know what you mean by that. Taco Bell 100, I do not know what you're talking about when you say Raimi, Sam, Ted, or Ivan. I don't know what you mean by that. Did you know there was supposed to be a fourth Tobey Maguire movie? Yes, I know. There was supposed to be Vulture and Mysterio. That one guy that cameos all the time was going to be Mysterio. Yeah. I did know this was going to be a fourth Spider-Man movie. I don't think if the next Spider-Man movie they need to put in production is a third Amazing Spider-Man movie. Andrew Garfield needs a Spider-Man movie. Or throw him in a Venom sequel. Throw Andrew Garfield in a movie. Andrew Garfield needs another shot at Spider-Man, 100%. I actually did not mind the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I know I'm going to be unpopular for that, but like I thought there was redeemable things in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then Amazing Spider-Man 1 I think is really good. Not really good, maybe just good, but I do think he needs another shot. I think that the direction and the producers of the film are wrong. I think Sony had too much of a thumbprint on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movies. And I think the third one just needs to be Andrew Garfield and a director that understands Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man. And they just need to go to town. And Sony needs to stay the fuck out of it. Let them do their thing. Okay? And I'm excited about Kraven. There's a new trailer out for Kraven the Hunter. I'm excited about that. Tobey is definitely the best Spider-Man in my opinion. I'm more of a fan of Andrew Garfield's than Tobey. I don't know. Tobey is a lot like an early, like an older version of Spider-Man, while Andrew's a lot of a younger Spider-Man. He was more my generation, the skateboarding, the music, the Coldplay, that sort of thing. He was what I related to when I watched those films. And I was around 14, 15 when I saw those films. So I think I was 12 when the first Amazing Spider-Man came out, 14 when the second one did. So yeah, it was just one of those things where I related to the Andrew Garfield more, I think he means your favorite Spider-Man director. Favorite Spider-Man director would be Sam Raimi. I think he's better than Mark Webb and whoever did the third or the Tom Holland ones, but probably that. If we're talking about actual Spider-Man directors, the Lord and Miller, who did Spider-Verse 1 and 2 and now 3, they're the best Spider-Man directors by far because they've made 2 back-to-back bangers. I mean, I guess Sam Raimi has 2, but if the third one's even halfway decent, it beats Sam Raimi's third Spider-Man movie, and they're the best directors by far. But if you're not counting animation, then Sam Raimi. I'm actually watching the Amazing Spider-Man for the first time. It's actually really good. It is really good. Speaking of Spider-Man, thoughts on the new Spider-Verses? I'm excited for the third one. I thought the second one was going to be an all-time favorite Spider-Man movie for me. All-time movie in general. They just handled the cameos so well. I was afraid it was going to be too many cameos, which would have been a good popcorn fest. It would have been like Endgame or No Way Home. It would have been like, okay, this isn't a top comic book movie of all time, but it is a good one to go watch in the theater with a lot of people or with your friends and family. But it turned out to be... Spider-Verse 2 didn't turn into a cameo fest and fan service. It turned into a genuine story, and it turned into 2 solid villains and Miguel in the spot, and it was amazing. It was awesome. Andrew Garfield beats Bully Maguire any day. I think Andrew Garfield beats all the fucking Spider-Men so far. I think he beats Miles in the new animated movie. He beats Gwen. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man beats Tobey and Tom Holland. Not combined, but like individually. Andrew Garfield was just badass. Badass for sure. Because if I'm not mistaken, Tom Holland, he does get some cuts here and there, but like fucking Andrew Garfield took fucking claws to the chest and shit like that, and I don't think Tobey did take huge... He got little tiny boo-boo scratches from Green Goblin and the little pumpkin grenade thingies, but I don't know. Andrew Garfield is just badass. He's had the most blood drawn. He's had the most shit kicked out of him. All that electricity from Electro, and he still took him on. Still had the power to fucking tie the webs together. Andrew Garfield is badass. Andrew Garfield, yeah, 100%. And I think he's the darkest darkest Spider-Man we've seen live action so far. So I think he takes the cake pretty easily. Tobey is definitely an old Spider-Man, but the emo Tobey was funny as fuck. Yeah, it's memeable for sure. TJV, are you excited for Secret Invasion? I'm not. I've watched every Disney Plus MCU show religiously. I would watch every Tuesday night up until 2 a.m. when it comes out. Sometimes I would be late, like I wouldn't go to bed so I could take my girlfriend to work, or I wouldn't be able to wake up and hang out with my girlfriend. I would have to sleep through the day because I stayed up so late to watch these Disney Plus Marvel shows. And I was there for every one. I was there for Miss Marvel. I was there for WandaVision. I was there for Loki. I was there for Captain America, or Falcon and Winter Soldier. Moon Knight. But I don't think I'm going to watch Secret Invasion. I'm going to wait until all the episodes are out, and then I'm going to watch them. Because Secret Invasion just doesn't seem as interesting to me. I didn't care about the Captain Marvel Skrull element. I think the Skrulls should be villains and be heroes later on, but I guess they're going to be heroes and maybe villains in this one now, because now there's going to be bad Skrulls, which excites me. But like, Secret Invasion should be an Avengers movie. You should have Skrulls in an Avengers movie, because that would be badass. That is like, I remember this animated Avengers show where Captain America is... It's Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Captain America is taken to a Skrull ship. He's in prison. They torture him, but he just keeps taking the abuse. He keeps working out. And they replace Captain America on Earth with a Skrull. And Captain America talks to the world, the American people, saying that we have to give the Skrulls Earth. They will protect us, and they will help us fight the wars that are coming. And he does convince people because they look at Captain America as someone that everybody trusts. And when Captain America returns back to Earth after defeating the Skrulls, it everyone thinks Captain America is a fraud. He agreed with the villains, the Skrulls. He agreed with the alien race and gave up the world and gave up America. So everyone hates Captain America, but Captain America deals with that and still protects people. He still wears the costume, the red, white, and blue, the shield. So I think Secret Invasion needs to be an Avengers movie. Like, that's the story I would want to see. I want to see that live action. I don't want to see a show that surrounds Nick Fury. I don't want to see a Nick Fury movie, so why would I want to see a show of Nick Fury? I don't know. I just wouldn't want to see that. I was kind of hoping they would make an MCU Spider-Man 4 so we can see Tom Holland's Spider-Man fight more villains. Yeah, I like the fact that Tom Holland's Spider-Man's a lot more like Andrew and Tobey now. He's on his own. He doesn't have Iron Man tech, no nanotech, no Edith glasses. He is now completely on his own. But they're going to need to fix that plot hole. Where is the Edith glasses? They were such a big deal in the second Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Where are they at now? They're going to need to fix that plot hole at some point. I don't mind it for now because the story of No Way Home was better, but we need to figure that out. Yeah, but he couldn't save Gwen. It doesn't matter that Andrew Garfield couldn't save Gwen. It's fine that he lost her because they also lost Andrew Garfield also lost Uncle Ben. He couldn't save Uncle Ben either. But I think that's fine. I don't think that's a problem. That made Andrew Garfield more Spider-Man than anything else could have. The fact that he lost Gwen. And I like the fact that he lost Gwen because then he can move on to MJ. We can get a different love interest, and he can still prove how good Andrew Garfield is now. He lost the most out of the three. Lost his uncle, the captain, and Gwen. Yeah, Andrew Garfield, I do think he has lost the most. People want to argue that like Tobey lost. He lost Uncle Ben, and then Green Goblin Norman as kind of a mentor. And then in the second one, he lost Doc Ock, which was another mentor. And then in the third one, he lost his best friend, and then Eddie Brock, his slight rival. And then he also had fights with MJ. So you can argue that Tobey has lost more, but I don't know. The Andrew Garfield has more weight to it that he lost shit, you know? He feels like he's the more depressed, darker Spider-Man than Tobey. Because Tobey always kept that optimism. But I think it's too much. Peter needs to show that he has a little bit of a dark side. That's how the whole Venom story has to work, is that Peter does have a dark side, and that's what the Venom symbiote brings out. Least favorite Marvel movie? Mine's is probably Love and Thunder. Yeah. Love and Thunder is probably the worst. Let me think. The only other one... yeah, Love and Thunder is probably for me too. I was gonna say Thor: The Dark World or I'm Into, or like other movies that were received poorly, but like I didn't mind those films as much. I love Thor: The Dark World looks like an Oscar film compared to Love and Thunder. Just saying. Thor: The Dark World looks fucking amazing compared to that. At TGV, what do you think about the Fast and Furious franchise latest movie? I didn't watch the latest movie. I've been spoiled some of the things that already happened in the movie, but I don't care to watch it. I don't care. I stopped caring about the Fast and Furious franchise ever since Furious 8, The Fate of the Furious. I think I did watch part of Hobbs and Shaw, but I stopped watching because it got too ridiculous for me. We don't need any more Fast movies. It's annoying. I agree. Tom Holland kind of lost the most. Everyone forgot him. You could argue that too, but Tom Holland doesn't feel like he lost stuff. You know what I mean? It feels like he just became Spider-Man. He just gained the true feeling of Spider-Man. That's what it feels like. So, yes, Tobey and Tom could have lost more, and I think they have lost more than Andrew. Andrew's has the most weight to it, I think. We don't know the weight of what Tom Holland lost because we barely saw him without it. We saw the ending of the movie, and he was suiting up as Spider-Man, and he was optimistic, and he had a little grin on his face at the end of the movie. Okay, but where's the loss? Where's him mourning over the loss of everyone? Where's him mourning over the loss of Aunt May? Like, he had a little bit of time with Aunt May, and then he cried about it in front of Tobey and Andrew a little bit and cried in the arms, and then we didn't really get to see him mourn over that besides look at her grave. So, like, I want to see more of that in a Spider-Man 4. Not knocking No Way Home for it. I know it was crowded, and I know they couldn't have included it all, but this is what I expect Spider-Man 4 to carry on. I want to see more of mourning over what he has lost. Everyone forgetting about him, him no longer being with MJ, Aunt May being gone, all of that sort of stuff. Tom Holland never really felt like traditional Spider-Man. His villains were never the same as the other Spider-Man. Yeah, but now he is traditional. Now he's gone back to his roots to be traditional. And that's what I think everyone loves. That's why I think the next Spider-Man 4 can be a billion-dollar film without cameos and without the old villains and without Toby and Andrew in it. You can now do Spider-Man 4 and still make it a billion-dollar film. You just got to make it good. Make it really good. And my pick for a villain in Spider-Man 4 is not Kraven the Hunter, because they're already doing it with Aaron Taylor Johnson, which I do like to look at the trailer. Don't do Morbius or Venom. I know they teased Venom at the end, but if you are going to do Venom, do a different Venom. But I don't even want that. I want a traditional Spider-Man villain. And I would say do one of the villains that we saw, like Sandman or Doc Ock, but we already seen those versions of the character in No Way Home, so you would want to go brand new for Spider-Man 4, I believe. Brand spanking new. And if you went brand new, I can see... No. I can see Kingpin. You can probably do Kingpin. I know that Daredevil has their Kingpin or whatever, and you don't have to make them the same. But, like, I can't really think of any other Spider-Man gallery, like the villains gallery. Mr. Negative, yep, that's a great one. You can actually do a real Shocker, or, like, not an Electro, but Shocker. I know that they're kind of, like, they've been merged into the same character, Electro and Shocker, but, like, you can do a true Shocker. I know Jamie Foxx was kind of like the Shocker role in the next one, but he was Electro, but he had like Shocker's costume. It was weird. It was weird that they were kind of mixed into one, but they are separate characters, I believe. I'm not for sure. Live action Kingpin would be good. Yeah. Mr. Negative would be cool, or if you took like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can do any of the Sony villain characters. You can't do Morbius, Venom, or Kraven. You can't do any of those. I don't think you can do Venom specifically, even though they tease that little Venom in that scene. You can't do Venom. And then, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I've been sitting here talking about movies for a long time. I will see you guys probably tomorrow if MiniLadd's going to end up streaming and everything. If he doesn't end up streaming tomorrow, you might just end up seeing clips uploaded from this stream, obviously. And then we will do a bingo card thing when MiniLadd's obviously doing that. Thank you for anyone who's watching this after the VOD or after the live stream's over and you're watching the VOD and everything. Thank you guys for talking about all the Marvel stuff. We really did nerd out there for a minute. Thank you for Bowtie and sending the memes, and anyone else who donated and our members. I thank that as well. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys all next time.